Hello, sweeties. How are you doing? Let me just change this light. How are you doing? It's Friday. I'm so happy to see you guys. And yes, we're going to hang out. I've got my coffee and I've got water. I've got a project, a finished object, and my new pattern. I love it. Okay, so let me give the Square Squad a shout out and then let's settle down and hang out. Hey? Hello, I'm trying to get this thing on top chat. Do you think I can do that? Can't get it to top chat because I need to see all the messages. I don't know, did YouTube change the settings? Why do they do this? Confuse a person. Anyway, how are you doing? Let's see who is in the house. Roberta! Stop by to give a thumbs up. We'll catch the replay. Mwah. Guys, Roberta is an amazing supporter. She is always there watching replays, you know, watching videos, giving comments. Oh, I really appreciate it, Roberta. Hi, when you get in. When you get in. Hi, Roberta. Everyone in the chat when you get here. Poppy, that's funny. By the way, congratulations is in order with Poppy because she has launched memberships on her channel. And I, for one, was so happy. I think I was her first member. Good morning, Ocean, everyone in the chat. How you doing? We're good here. Oh, I'm always good to hear that someone's doing well, hey? Good to hear that you're doing well. Hello, Sierra. I'm just going to say Sierra, even if it's Nixley's. If you're logged in as Sierra, I'll Sierra you all day long. Hello, everyone in the chat, and Ursula, and hello, my sweetheart. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm always happy for anybody that comes by and says hello, give a thumbs up. You know, you don't have to be. You've got busy lives. You've got places to be, people to see. Hi, Jackie. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hi, Sierra. How you doing, honey? Says Crazy Poppy Lady. Hi, Jackie, Roberta, Poppy. I'm doing good. Not having a very good day. So it's a Yoni Focus kind of day today. That's what Yoni Focus is all about. Lori Hobson, hello my sweetheart. Sunny day in California. How's the weather in your place? I tell you what, here it is in the 30s, which means high 80s or 90s. Hot today, but now you can see that the trees, the wind is really blowing. So at least there is wind. Sounds like a good plan, Sierra. Sending hugs if you need them. If not, store them up for when you do. Poppy, you're so sweet. Great, dismal and cold in my little shire of the UK. I would love some rain. I appreciate the love so much, Poppy. Give me a smile. And she's got a beautiful smile. There you go. They had its intended effect. Have a few more for safekeeping. Sweetheart, well, today I'm making a turkey chili for dinner and probably the next 2 days in the crock pot. Oh, so this is what you're going to have for the weekend. And I tell you what, sometimes these things taste better the second day. Absolutely. That sounds delicious. Never tried turkey chili. Neither have I. But batch cooking. That's what she calls it, batch cooking. Put those in my kangaroo pocket. I'm wearing kangaroo pajamas. Hello, Dee, my sweetie. How you doing? Hello. Cats and dogs. Currently using my sewing machine. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Do I have a tissue to clean my glasses? I think I'm steaming up my glasses here. Yes, I do have. I feel like I'm steaming up my glasses. Why? I was so nice and calm. Now I'm hot stuff. There you go. Come on. Pastel dreams, sweetheart. How are you doing? Good to see you. Rowdy saying good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I've been looking forward. I'm taking a nap. Okay, no worries. Let me put the banner on. Hey, what is a Friday without the banner? The banner speaks to the chat, hey? Where are we? Hi, Lori. Hello, Be Creative Crafts. Pam, am I right? I hope I'm right. Do a good day, Ursula, and all in the chat. Margaret G, my sweetheart. Wish I could come over one day to say hello to Margaret G, because it sounds to me that Margaret's always working very hard, hey? Hello, sweet Ursula, and everyone in the chat. I'll be lurking for a bit while listening. I hope everyone's having a great Friday. I hope they're having a great Friday, and I hope it's only going to get better from here on. Good morning, hello to everyone coming in. Dee, Cats and Crafts, Pastel Dreams, Lori, Rosie, Be Creative Crafts, Margaret and Laura, says Sierra. Hey, I did it. Yay, but make sure that pocket's secure. We don't need them flying out and surprising you. I want kangaroo PJs. Oh, yes. I want a PJ day. Hannah Sedaris, all the way from Austria. How are you doing, my sweetheart? I would be bouncing all around the house. Best not. I will probably pull a muscle or two. Boing, 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 boing. Hello, Annie. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good morning, all, says Annie. Hello, all the nice people in the chat. Congratulations, you met. I am so happy she did it. You need live chat, not top chat. Yes, but how to get it? Previously, used to just go. It used to allow me, previously you press on live chat and then it goes, it used to be there, but now maybe it's there. Now I don't know where, because that's across settings and a phone. Scissors, not a phone. So settings brings me chat filter top messages. Okay, maybe it's that. All messages. Okay, it's that. Okay, it's changed, but I've got it. See, I've got it. Thank you. I had to just do it here in front of you because why did it change? Thank you for the thumbies. I appreciate every thumbs up that you give me, every big toe, all the household accounts. Just bring it in. I so appreciate it. Laura Shelton, look at that beautiful kitty cat. Good morning, sweetie. How are you? It's evening here by me, 6:15 p.m. I've got 1 cup of coffee that I must drink while it's hot. Although I don't want to get any hotter than I am at the moment. Hello, Ursula, just finished sorting out the loft, going to have something to eat and will join you. Oh, that is good news. That is such good news. Hi, everyone in the chat. Love and hugs, says Linda. Ursula, I adore you. Call me a booger eater. I stole one. Yuck, 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 yuck. No, thank you. I think in pictures, girl. You're my first. I'm the first member. The first one. Devetta. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Hello, Cynthia King. Good morning. Finally catching you live, and I'm so happy that you do. I love it. Guys, did you see my little short where I took my mom's, is it chiffon? A chiffon shawl, and I put a crochet border around it. Do you like it? Let me show you. Do you like that? Jessica loves it. Jessica's just, mommy, oh, that's so nice, like that. And this thing is so see-through, guys. I mean, you're supposed to just wear it around your neck, right? And my mom asked me to put a border around it like this. You just wear it around your neck like a scarf. But it's, yeah, you can see. You can see everything through this, man. I can do the chat through this. But I love the way it came out. And I used clear glass beads just to brighten it up a little bit. So I'm really happy with my mom hasn't seen it. She'll see it probably when she comes on Sunday. Jessica's going with Oma on Sunday. There we go, stitching my way through the recovery. Lori, is it Lori? I must, is it Lori? No, it's Peppermint Stitches. Guys, you must keep Peppermint Stitches in your prayers because she's relearning how to walk. It's now 3 months. You know, and when something happens and you're out of this community for so long, you feel like, oh, did they forget me? We didn't forget Peppermint Stitches. Keep her in your prayers, guys. She's going through rehab, relearning how to walk, and it's a long road. Wednesday night, my sister made chili with cornbread. Oh, that sounds delicious. 33 Fahrenheit, Mississippi, and flood warning. Never, ever this cold. Oh, wow. Absolutely delicious coffee. Smoking hot. That's why. Hello, Faith. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Just joined your membership. I'm so happy. Yay. And congratulations to Steals the Show Crochet and Chef, Veronica. And congratulations to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More Jeannie, because they've both hit 4K. So I put them on my community tab, guys. Go check them out. Say congratulations. They work hard. They do a lot for their channel, and the hard work is paying off. They're reaping the rewards, and we should be happy with them, hey? Laura says a pajama day sounds amazing. Lots of chocolate, coffee, or wine, and yarny goodness, and some good movies. And then how about someone to be with you and enjoy it? Hugs, everyone. Waiting on an order from Botanical Yarns of mystery sock set. Can't wait to have English socks. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Lordy. Hello, my sweet matriarch. How are you doing? Bonnie got knits and more. Go check out Bonnie if you haven't yet. She lives on a hobby farm, and she crochets and she knits, and she's got years of advice to give you. So check her out. Hello, you've just finished load shedding. Hello, Trudy, my sweetie. Yes, we had earlier today, and I believe Jessica checked just before I came live. I will be able to do my live stream. Hello, lovely lady. Hello, Jessie, the crafty gypsy. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hi, everyone in the chat. That is so beautiful. Matches beyond perfectly. I'm so glad you like it. It's literally, I'll show you guys. This is literally You do single crochets. Now, you know what I did? I did a single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3. And then the next round, in all the chain 3 spaces, you work single crochets. And then it's just 5 chains, single crochet, 5 chains, single crochet for 3 rows. And then here, in the last one, I just made it up because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough. And hey, listen, I had just enough. Just enough. I would put a shell, and then I put my, I think it's 7 chains with a little bead. It's better if I take the project further away. And I do it twice and then a shell. Twice and then a shell. So when I blocked it, I would just pull on the little shell so that so that is really, I mean, that was really so little bit to make this nice. And she's got another one. My mom said she'll bring it to me. Okay, the color is way over there. But it's like a blue. You love it? You love it? Trudy says, dis 'n meesterstuk. It's a masterpiece. Thank you. The color matched that perfectly. And my mother did. My mom did. I said to her, you know how you do something for someone? I said, look, if you want me to put a border around it, just go to the nearest shop, wool shop, and buy thread. I just told her what to buy, and she went and she matched it perfectly. I was impressed. So there you go. Dinky Craft, Jennifer, good evening, and everyone in the chat. How are you doing, my sweetheart? If you haven't checked out Dinky Jen, go and check her out. She's a Square Squad member. My hubby was talking to a lady who crochets. Her speciality is baby blankets. Her daughter lives with her and takes care of her. Someday I'm going to scoot her over and talk to her about crochet. Or just sit and crochet. You know, sometimes it's just so nice if someone comes over, they can talk to me about just about anything, and I can just crochet away. Just a moment. Someone at the door. So I just had to tell my husband, hey, there's someone at the door. Sorry. She says, I hope to one day be able to memorize people the way Ursula does. It blows me away every time. No, it's because you get to know them over time. That's why. You get to know them over time. Thank you, Jane. Well, now I need you to do that for me around the scarves for my turbans. It would look so exotic. Oh, well, you put me onto beads, Jane, so now it's beading away. I'm off foot for at least 2 weeks. Achilles surgery 1 week ago. Oh, Lori, yes. You were going in for... Is it a week ago already? I cannot believe, hey? Wow. Wow, time flies. Hello, Jan again. Hello, Ursula and everyone. How are you doing? Rebecca, good morning. Our area got shut down on account of snow. Ooh, so an unexpected snow day. Perfect to cozy up with some yarn and friends. Absolutely. You know what I love about this virtual community? Is you don't have to go out, or you don't have to put your clothing on like you. You can be in your PJs and hang out with us, have something to eat, have something to drink. You don't have to worry about the guests. I like that. That to me is like the big draw. Good afternoon, or is it evening, Ursula? And hello to everyone here in the chat, says Bailey. Hello, my sweetheart. It's so good to see you. Flo is a newbie here from New York. Well, welcome in. What's in your hook? On your hook, in your cup. What is on your hook and in your cup? Any projects you're busy with? What's the weather like there in New York? Thank you, my sweetheart. Everybody's saying hello to Flo. Good to see you, sweetheart. Hey, Dinky Jen, how are you today? We're so happy to see you. Oh, you're feeling great. Oh, good stuff. Can't even memorize the people I see face to face that well. I'm terrible with names. It takes time. Well, it took me time. It didn't just happen. Hi, Rebecca, Bailey, and everyone coming in. Lovely to see you all, says Linda. Oh, Linda, my sweetheart. I'm passing the day deleting old files off my laptop to give to a local organization. Thank you, Jen. That's good. But it's always, you know what I do? I don't know about you guys, but my Gmail, every so often I'd get a thing to say my Gmail is full. Not every so often, every 5 years. So what I did was I got into the habit of today, if I go to my emails, I check my emails and then I go to yesterday's emails and I will delete everything that does not need to be there. If it was a notification or whatever, it doesn't need to be saved. I delete it. And so I try and keep my files under a certain amount of files. And otherwise they want you to buy all kinds of storage. Hello, Miss Linda. You've been on my mind, says Rebecca. I'm still working on the red things. Laugh out loud. The red things, the poppies. I think it's time to make the last of my lavender and rose tea. Need something calming. Be back in like 5 minutes. Oh, sweetheart, you take your time. Coffee my cup as we have a wind chill adversity and a hug on my hook. A rug. You mean a hug or a rug? What do you mean? My hubby is a big talker. He was talking over 2 hours, but I know him for 30 years. That's not new. Sometimes I get frustrated with him when I'm wanting it because he talks a lot. I wish my husband would talk a little, just a little bit more. You know, that would be good. I wouldn't mind that. So the opposite can also be a problem. I'm Hudson Valley, New York. It's 19 Fahrenheit, but the wind is blowing, making it feel like 7. That is cold. I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to come up and share whatever you want to share with us. Yarn, crochet, and knitting. You are so welcome. Let me just go there. Let me go back there. I want to pin it. Come on. I want to, there, maybe allow me to pin it here. Come. Pin. Pin. There we go. Okay, I hope it did it. Did it do it? Yes, it did it. It did it. Oh, Rebecca, this is going to be a difficult month to get through. Lots of sad things going on. Yes, it is her mom's birthday, her anniversary, scattering daddy's ashes. It's a lot of things on 1 month. Eh? Oh, wow. So our prayers and thoughts are with you, Linda. But Linda has to knit and crochet. That's why she gets so much done, you know. The more stress, the more knit and crochet, because it keeps us calm. I'll be keeping you in my prayers, Miss Linda. So, I told you guys, this is what I used for this beautiful friend shawl. It's the new one. Now, not the problem. It's not a problem. It is, how do you say it? What I don't like about it. I wanted to make something with 1,000 meters or 1,100 yards. And you can see how it cuts it off. So if I start with the purple, this pink is literally going to be like a border. It will look like a border. And this darker pink will be here. And this purple will be in that centerpiece. But it's quite big. But it's finished now. So what I'm going to do is the tutorial I will do in yarn art. For those of you who do not live in the USA and you want to make this, I will use yarn art flowers, moonlight, because it has a bit of bling in it, you know, like this. Beautiful. I love this. And you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Now I'd like to see what this comes out like. So And I like this where I block the shawl with a hanger at the bottom, a triangular shawl. I've never tried that, but I've tried it now and it works. I'm really happy about that, hey? So there we go. Yes, let me just fold this up because I actually steam blocked it. Laura says, what does Laura say? I'm glad Hobie has a no gray month to bring some color to our lives. I am thinking of starting a bee blanket with bright yellow hexagons. Oh, yes. Oh, I've got a hexagon blanket on my channel that I did for my son. That is royal blue, turquoise, and white. Because I made it for him when he was a teen. And that was a perfect thing to make for a boy. Perfect colors, because royal blue was his absolute favorite color. Right, this is how we fold it up for Oma. Hope Oma loves it. Linda, if you need to rant, offload, or just talk nonsense, drop me a Facebook message. You know I forget everything once I sleep. Is that it? I thought I just heard that when we get a good night's rest, our brain gets a chance to remember things. It will improve your memory. But we know what you mean, eh? I have to say, when we're taking vacations, we met some interesting people along the way. I'm just the opposite, the quiet type. Oh, yes. I like it when people talk. I can talk, obviously. Here I am talking, but I can talk. But if I am a very good listener. My friends know I'm a good listener. So, if you need me to listen, ask Jane. She talks a lot. I can be a good listener. Crazy puppy lady.
Hello. I've heard the same about sleeping properly makes your brain work, but I sleep next to a snorer.
Yeah, that's not actually sleeping. I know that. Right. I've got that same problem.
Yeah, no chance.
How was your Friday? What have you got planned for the weekend?
Well, it's my mum's birthday today. We were planning to head down there this weekend, but we've had to call that off because we've had a doctor's appointment come through. So we've got that to do tomorrow instead. So she got some flowers and she got a card. Thankfully, we've done it on same-day delivery. For what was it, about 8:30 this morning? My husband's typing out the message in the card and forgot to put our names on it. Luckily, I told her that she was to expect a package to arrive, and she phoned up and she said, "I've got a package, got no one's name on it, so I'm guessing it's from you."
Oh, wow. Yeah. So this is Poppy Dearest. She says, I walked back in and heard the sleep improves memory. I have terrible nightmares, PTSD, and insomnia. It all adds up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to your mom, crazy puppy lady.
Thank you, darling. Don't ask me how old she is. I just know she's 21 years older than me, and I can't remember how old I am.
Annie, are you ready? I'm going to add you to stream. She's got a thumbs up there. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm here.
That sounds like a Friday. Oh, I'm ready to knock off and go home.
So much fun.
Oh dear. So what's everybody else got planned?
Huh?
Jessica's going back on Sunday, so I said to her, so tomorrow is the last day that you spend with me, so we'll see if she needs something from the shops or whatever, and then go.
Yeah.
Laura says, I realized when I became a mom that our insanity is given to us by our kids. Laura, spot on. Absolutely. I'd like to forget my age too. Oh, listen. Hello, Adia. Hi, Ursula. Hi, panel. Hi, Chad. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Are you busy with your lamp?
Yes.
Annie?
Yes.
Yes. You're busy with your lamp. Fantastic. Hello to anyone that came in that I missed. I need to get my project closer
I
to me
just
so
see
I
this
can
wire
carry on with my-
bouncing across the screen. Thankfully, she's wearing her glasses.
Yes, I'd be blind.
Hello, Sheila, all the way from Ireland. How are you doing, sweetheart? And Ravans from India. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Ravant, is it what, about 10 o'clock by you? 10 p.m.?
Oh, nice and late. Not.
In India, is about 3 hours or 4 hours ahead of me. My hubby used to snore like a bear. It was hard when I was working and getting up early. Since he stopped drinking beer, it's gotten better, really?
Mm.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Poppy, to your mum.
I'll pass the messages on when I see
Hello.
you tomorrow.
Hello, Cami. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you. I love this copy. Doing great. 10 p.m. I'm on my bed. Oh, so we're just going to lull you to sleep, are we, Ravant? We're going to lull you to sleep.
Good luck.
It's a balmy 35, minus 35 degrees here with insane winds and blowing snow. So I'm staying home, staying warm and going to crochet. Brr. Listen, when you say balmy, now you say it's balmy, minus 35. But Jessica and I have been binge watching on Mr. Poirot, and Inspector Jack every time says, if he means someone is nuts, he says, it's because they're balmy up here. So I'm reading this balmy. And I'm like, whoo, this is Inspector Jack speaking.
Oh, in a way, it works both ways, doesn't it? Because it's balmy cold. It's nuts. It's so cold.
So much fun.
There you go, Miguel. Hello, hello, Ursula, panel, everyone. I'm doing errands. I'm out doing errands. Oh, wow. Okay, good for you. We'll lull you to sleep. No worries. It must be hot there in India as well. But Ravant, you don't have load shedding, hey? No, don't worry about that. We understand. It's just the word. I just said it because the word reminded me. Because for the last probably 3 days, I've been listening to Inspector Japp saying how many times if Captain Hastings would ask, but why would they do that? And he'd say, because they're balmy up here. That's why.
It's amazing, isn't it? How language can change from one generation to another.
Yes. The thing is, if you binge watch something, I find if you look, so many years ago, there was no binge watching. You just had to wait another week to see the next episode. But now I find if you binge watch, it's like, I want to say, this is my opinion, because I've binge watched on multiple things.
I do.
It's like you have, it's like how can I say? It becomes part of you. If I binge watch too much on serial killer or whatever, I'm definitely going to dream about it by day 3. So,
yeah.
He says it's supposed to get to minus 29. Feels like minus 45 here. Overnight tonight. I will be staying home with the heat and wood stove going. Still have no Crojo and knit journal. Don't know what to make. Oh, you know what I do? When my Crojo leaves me, I go on. You want some help with your puppies? I go on. What's that? Pinterest. Oh, Pinterest is very, to me, inspiring.
Yeah, I find it quite dangerous. I end up making another.
Yes, but look, if she's not doing anything anyway, and her mojo is gone, then you can spend the time there because you're not doing anything. When we first met, he was a wild young guy and loved the beer. It's Jackie. Wow. Girl. Hello, Dee. Cami, it's a nice big window to get lots of natural light behind you, hey?
Yeah. Well, this one
Miguel.
in the winter normally during the winter this one's closed because.
Oh, and Miguel, I tell you what, the view out of that window is also beautiful. Binge watching is like watching a really long movie with too much dragging.
I don't know.
I just felt like if I watch something a long time, it's like, you either pick up a word or two that they've been using all the time, because I'm talking about an 8-hour binge watch, which means
That's what I do on the weekends. I'll show you.
an
Give me 1
8-hour
second.
movie. It's a long movie, so
During the weekend, starting
I'm in
probably
right
after
now.
your live, I'm going to watch this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Season
It's Balmy with an L, Balmy, and that's it. That's what she wrote. And when I read that, it reminded me. Hi, Donna, Nana's Crafty Corner. Donna, how are you doing, sweetheart? Remember, if you want to share yourself out, not everybody at once, just type OMGrannySquare, the channel name, in the chat. And Nightbot will run as fast as you can and go and grab your link and drop it for you. D, with these serious negative temperatures, blankets sound like a good idea to crochet. Absolutely.
Thank
Laura,
you.
no, the print crystal. I end up starting bunches of projects in my head that way. I saved. And I thought to myself the other day, it's about time that I go and actually look what I've saved and start making something. So
Dangerous. So
I have been looking on YouTube, Pinterest, and looking at free patterns, laugh out loud. The yarn I have right now is not calling out to me. Oh, you better have a sit down with that yarn. D, it's like looking at the yarn and saying, come, speak to me. What do you want to be? Don't put any pressure on it. Just let it speak to you kindly. You see, give it time. Guys, my daughter at one point was a bit, she couldn't eat something, a few things. She was on a certain detox diet. And we went to the shop, and before we go into the shop, and I'm talking about, what was she, 12? Like that. And I said, we go into the shop, and I said, before we go into shop, I say, you're going to see, say for instance, this roast chicken. And you're going to feel like this roast chicken or this chocolate, and you're going to say to it, it speaks to you. It says, buy me. You want me. I want to go home with you. So speak back. Tell it, I'm coming back for you, because you're not going out of fashion before, I can eat again. And I'm coming back for you. And that's all you do. So she still remembers it to this day, having to walk through the shop with me and just saying to something, like, I'm coming back for you. I like you, but I'm coming back for you because I can't have you now. So, Crochet palette cleanser, washcloth, or granny squares, help me. Oh, guys, don't talk about granny squares. That's like Crochet 101. Our big stove, Sheila says, central heating system broke last night, so everyone is glad of all my knits and crochet hats and cowls, scarves and afghans this weekend. Oh, Sheila! I've been thinking blanket, Bailey. I have some baby yarn my mom gave me for Christmas, but it is a light 2 to 3 weight. Can't figure out what pattern to use. Oh, even if it's lightweight, I know Rita, who is Lina's Designs Rita, her channel, she only works with 2 weights. I tell you that. Today I went fishing, caught some good fish. I was thinking, do they crochet a fish net or knit it? I used a fishing rod. The guys used to use, when I did the research on how crochet started, those guys actually fixed those fishing nets with a needle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a long plastic bobbin. My dad's got a boat and used to buy his nets and fix his nets in the back garden. So I used to sit there watching him. He could do that quicker than I can crochet. It was insane.
Yes. Yeah. I wonder how they make it. Google that.
It's similar. How to explain it really? It's like us making chains and things, but they're knotting the chain as they go. So it's like, I can't explain it, but the way it weaves in and out, it creates the knots as they go, which is what holds them, holds the shape. I'm gonna have to get my dad. I'm just gonna have to pop down to me.
No, man, I'm Googling this. You need to make. Hey, here it. Google says, guys.
You can't use yarn for fishing nets.
Which stitch is used to make a fishnet? You need to know the blanket stitch to be able to do this stitch. To begin. Oh, all right.
But is that a crochet?
Oh, net making, fishing net. How to make your own fishing net. Knotting knots, knotting like in Knotting, knotting knots. On 5 March 2018, posted a little video of 25 minutes on net making, fishing net. How to make your own fishing net. Oh, that's cool.
There you go. Saves me up to do the research and get my dad to make it for me.
Now, yes, naalbinding. It's called. Hello, Juanita, my sweetheart. How are you doing? She would know. This Juanita just knows everything. Juanita, she's like a walking encyclopedia. Is Poppy a bit quiet for anyone else? I'm playing volume musical chairs on my TV. Laugh at us.
Darling.
She's not quiet. She's not getting a word in edgewise.
You're talking too much.
Naalbinding was used to make and repair nets as well. Oh yes, and it is macrame of sorts, a series of fisherman's knots. Oh, lovely. D, you can always check out Bagade. Yes, good idea. Well, the secret yarnery for patterns as well, and I think also Jeannie T. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I've also got a couple of 3 weights, well, quite a few, because I pretty much work in DK weight, which is a US 3. On my channel, most of my patterns are made with that. If you've got spare red and green, Poppy patterns free with a tutorial, and it's free on Ravelry in English and American terms, and I'm going to keep going because I'm going to try and get someone else to make some and be as loopy as me. And now,
Laurie, she is soft-spoken. She is soft-spoken. You see there on top, it says net making. There's a little net making fishing net, how to make your own fishing net. That was in 2018. And then you can see the stuff made, the tools used. And even here, how to knit fishnet stitch. Hey, Ravant, you've got us on a topic now. Net making, how to make a fishing net. And this guy is showing us the fish locker. His name is the fish locker. And that was 2019. How to tie and repair a basic net. Oh, wow. Well, I tell you, these guys have been doing it for a very long time.
You can find anything you want.
Net making looks cool. Oh, yes. I think these guys, they definitely know what they're on about here.
That making the fishnet is, you know, people that make jewelry.
Yes.
It's you kind of use that kind of concept.
Okay.
You know,
Bone was used to make needles. Ooh, hooks and other sewing items back in the day. Ooh, Juanita, you give me the thrills here. Oh my goodness.
It's a waste not, want not, isn't it? Back then, they used everything they could off of an animal. Nothing was thrown.
Bonnie says they use large wooden shuttles or bobbins and pass back and forth. Sort of take off on tatting, says Bonnie. Oh, Bonnie knows. Yeah. Bonnie knows. There you go, Dee. Check out the crazy Poppy lady.
When my boys were younger, my oldest boy, I was a Cub Scout leader, and we made fishing lures.
Yeah, we did that with our cubs, actually.
They had fun.
Wow. Thank you, Bailey. I will look out and see if I can find something. Just need to looking for the yarn I bought from Angela and what I got from my mom. Oh, lovely. Going to be making some of those poppies when my magnets arrive. They're going to take over my fridge by the time I am done. Oh, yeah, hello, Miss Christine Johnstone. Hi, everyone. Still getting used to when you're on. I so appreciate you coming around. I appreciate everyone coming around, giving a thumbs up, leaving a comment, saying hello. If it's a really lightweight yarn you received from your mom, you can always blend it with other yarns to create mass. Yes, I remember that Adela from Yarn Creations, she took a lace weight and she added something to it. And I thought, you know, I was battling with a lace weight that is way too thin. Why didn't I think of that? Adding something to it. It's just crazy. I've got your pattern, Poppy pattern. I will order the wool next week, but will use my own first.
Yeah, you might as well. from like if you've done Christmas red and green and black, just use your leftovers and use those up first before purchasing any yarn, unless you plan to say make 100 grams worth of poppies, which could be anything with the new pattern around the 70 mark. You'll get out of one ball of 100 grams of DK. But if you're going big like that and you're not in DK, check and try and find somewhere first for your donations to go. I can't physically accept them and put them under my name and put them on the tables, because in the UK there's lots of rules and regs and stuff in regards to donations now. And I'd have to do burn tests and all sorts, and I really don't want to burn poppies.
Hey, have y'all tried the new Mountain Dew?
Nope.
Is that Mountain Dew?
Yes.
Femto, though.
Do we have, Trudy, if you're still here, do we have Mountain Dew here? I don't think we have Mountain Dew. And I think the last time I spoke to you guys, someone, I think it was Yana. Yana is from the USA, and she spends a lot of time here, and then she goes back. And she said that, I think it was our Sprite or 7-Up is a lot sweet. Yours is a lot sweeter than ours. Ours is not that sweet.
This
midwife blanket pattern is fabulous in a lightweight. Oh, that sounds beautiful.
This has a plum in it.
How many grams of sugar does it have in it, though?
Something. Can I fish with yarn threading? Can I fly a kite with yarn thread?
Sorry.
I'm sure you can.
How many?
73
grams of sugar. That's why it's so sweet, Ursula.
Sweetheart, if they buy it, if someone buys that, I don't think the last thing on their mind is the sugar.
No, I mean it is
only Coca-Cola.
With my problems, it helps pull my sugar down. It's crazy, but it does.
Ryan, this is good. Mr. First wanted to say hi, but I'm off to work. Have a blessed day. Bye, Jaxie, my sweetheart. Jack. Have a wonderful day. And Nisi, hello. Come on, click on Nisi. Why is it so slow? Hello, Ursula and panel guests. 60 plus grams today, probably. Oh, wow, Juanita. I wanted to show you guys that, you know, this book. This is the book I used. The complete a book of crochet border designs. Now, on this page 47, it's number 52. Can you see how beautiful? This is the pattern I used for the border. But what I did was, can you see it has a shell at the of everyone, and I didn't. I made a shell, and then I just made 2, and then I made a shell, and then so you use the book as inspiration, to decide what you're gonna do, and then but you don't have to stick to it all the way, because if I had to stick to it all the way, I would not have had enough.
That would have made the border on that scarf. That would have made the border extremely heavy. It would be okay if it was being used in a blanket with a heavier weight fabric that's been made.
And it's so thin that I don't think you should make it very heavy. But yeah, so I wasn't going to use more than one. That Mountain Dew. Blue or purple? I think you said purple.
Yes, it's purple. It's got plum in it.
Plum. And I was gone for a while. My daughter phoned, but yes, a Mountain Dew. It's part of the Pepsi range.
Yes.
Oh, Trudy would know. I know Trudy would know.
We may have it over here in like a specialized American shop, but it's going to be extremely overpriced for us because we have to pay a tax on sugar. So there ain't no way I'm paying that much tax on sugar, thanks.
Well, they're $1.99 here just for a 20-ounce bottle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
No, I mean, but still, you know, but I'm not one, I don't guzzle them down. I
do.
I can't guzzle them down. It's
illegal in many countries. Mountain Dew is illegal in many countries. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. I never heard of that.
I think that is down to the sugar content.
Huh.
I think Nisi's saying she's off to take little man for a haircut. Well, we'd like to see. Maybe we see him tomorrow. Are you live tomorrow, Nisi? Pepsi's too sweet. I agree. I have to try. Have you tried Thumbs Up?
I love
mean?
Pepsi.
Drink or the actual thumbs up? Hey, that's funny.
I never heard of that.
I
Oh, I haven't. Elmarie says, I love, just a quick hi and giving it lurking a bit before bedtime. Yes. Ah, sweetheart. She said she loves what I did with this. Thank you. Thank you, Elmarie. Elmarie lives in South Africa as well. Is thumbs up available in your country?
What is
Well, what do you mean? Like hiking? Or you mean the drink that's called thumbs up? I don't know about it.
I never heard of a drink.
What's her name?
No.
Trudy. Trudy would know if we have a drink called thumbs up. Trudy, speak up. Trudy, stand up and give us the answer. Otherwise, we have this. If you want to hike on the highway, you throw your thumb, or you put a thumb on YouTube. If I drink soda, I have to give myself a 3 units shot of Novolog to handle it. What? There she says, I absolutely love what you did with the scarf. Definitely going to do that with mine. Yes, and it's in this book. I love this book because it gives you don't have to use what's in here, but it gives you an idea. Like, okay, I like the start, but I don't like how it ends, or I like how it ends, but I don't like how it starts, or so that's what our books are for. We've got to use our books.
They're for inspiration at the end of the day. When you first start out, you start out by copying it completely, and just like any recipe, really, you start off by doing it exactly, and then after you've done it a few hundred times, I'm going to change that now.
I once made a cow like that. Looking at a net shopping bag inspired me. Oh, wow. Oh, really? A net? Mountain Dew is known for its high caffeine kick. Oh, okay. Wow.
And a lot of people that have migraines, caffeine and
chocolate.
Well,
Sugar?
It's kind of like
Even more sugar.
Excedrin. You know that medicine, Excedrin migraine? Excedrin?
No, we don't have, I don't know if we have that one over here.
It's like Tylenol.
I know.
There we go. We don't have that. We don't have thumbs up, and we don't have.
Okay.
We don't have the fancy stuff.
But they
why is it illegal in some countries?
I'm thinking you're probably talking sort of for UK it would be ibuprofen
because of the sugar and dyes.
Yeah,
that's why.
The caffeine helps with the headaches. It's part of the the help.
It depends on the headache.
You're
talking to the migraine queen.
If I get a migraine, I can't do caffeine. I can't do chocolate.
Oh wow!
And me neither. I cannot have chocolate. I take a chocolate. If I eat a chocolate, a little thing. And who has a dinky name? A dinky chocolate put me in the ER.
Wow.
Hello, everybody. To start with, but the migraine, the head thing, it was about my channel back when. Migraine is very different. It's first of all, a lot of people confuses headaches
with migraines.
Cluster headache with a migraine. So if you ate something bad or if you did something crazy and the next day you have a headache, that's a symptom that something is wrong.
Right.
A migraine is also a pain in your head, so it is a headache, but it's more like a neurological disorder,
right.
But if you do have headaches or migraine, first thing they're gonna do when you go to a specialist is put you on a diet. If you go to a migraine specialist, they will take you out of everything that is good in life: pasta, spaghetti sauce, bacon. I know.
I didn't do that. I
have you heard of that thing? I love you more than bacon. That's me.
Bacon.
When I had the flu, my sugar went up to stroke level, so now I have electrolyte pills that I can add to the water. Oh, wow. The one says, let me just read the one's comment. He says the drink Thumbs Up from Coca-Cola Company is 2 times stronger than Coke, but it's the same sugar as Coca-Cola. Amazing.
What is that? Red
Hello,
Bull?
Nancy. How are you doing,
Caffeine in it.
sweetheart? And hello, Granny D.
Caffeine's twice as much as Coca-Cola.
I don't like Coca-Cola.
Oh, so
I like
this coffee is
I
very
don't
sugar.
drink Coca-Cola anymore.
I don't care for
But I
Coca-Cola.
don't drink Coca-Cola any less. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I drink Coca-Cola on occasion. Pepsi for me has got an underlying taste of
I went off
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola I even did a video that went crazy, but I deleted about me and my doctor quitting Coca-Cola. And I did quit. And I went for the longest time. Had the same migraines, had the same everything, plus boring liquid. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then nothing happened. I do have migraine.
Hello,
Like in
Risha.
days, I will have migraine 29 days at least, if I don't have the whole 30 days. I had what they call refractory. It came in 2009, and just like bad company said, I'm going to stay. So I do have migraine all the time. People don't believe me. It's the level of it that goes up and down. Yesterday I had Botox. So today I'm supposed to look even younger.
You're looking good.
Juanita, why is that? She says since I started drinking a cup of coffee a day, I have only had about 6 migraines in the last 15 years. Why is that, do you think? I'm
so
interested
jealous
to
of
know why.
you. I'm so
Good morning,
jealous. That's the life I want. That's the life I want. I have migraine since I was 7 years old.
No worries. Granny G, you're so welcome.
I graduated on migraine, I guess. But migraine, ocular, I have the darn thing. If you have ocular migraine, you need to go to your migraine, not a neurologist, just a neurologist, but a migraine specialist, and ask them to give you a supraorbital block. Is a needle about 4 inches. They all these area here, and you're not gonna have that feeling that your eyeball is about to come out. Like, because what happened with the impression that your eyeball is about to come off, like in a cartoon, you keep hanging, is a muscle spasm here. It is amazing. It's amazing how the brain is supposed to help you, and then all of a sudden said, nah, I decide to cause pain and suffering. I'm going to make you bad.
Let's welcome Nancy quickly. Thank you, Nancy.
Disturbing is not helping today. It looks like I was carrying a bucket here. See? In fact, people already asked me, in your country, did you carry buckets of water? It was the funniest thing anybody ever asked me. I was like, have you?
Liters of soda a week can develop lupus-like symptoms. What? Studies that show that people drink liters of soda a week can develop lupus-like symptoms. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Since I already have lupus and RA, I will drink myself. You know, a lot of people ask me.
An explanation. Juanita's going to explain to us what she meant there, because I want an explanation there about why she's got less migraines now that she's drinking a cup of coffee a day. I'd like to know that.
I think it may be
because it opened the vessels in your
system. If you fluctuate with your caffeine amount, that can actually cause an imbalance.
And there is different types of migraine. That's what people need to know. Some people have migraine because they don't have enough blood flow. Everything is squeezed. So when you drink the caffeine, the thing opens and you go whoosh, 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 start throbbing again. And people have migraine because they have too much flow. So if they drink caffeine, then it's all gone. That's why some people that have migraine cannot have caffeine, and some other people that have migraine needs the caffeine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee because I'm allergic to tannic acid. The same thing, black tea and coffee just kills me. But is the caffeine. So
Yeah.
I like when people say, I don't like caffeine, blah, 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 don't drink salt, and then go and eat the chocolate. So even flour can give you migraine.
Yeah.
Pasta. I went through a horrible diet, didn't lose any weight. Is a diet of elimination, as they call.
Yeah.
When they take portions of food to see. So they find out for me is the nitrate. I cannot eat hot dog. I shouldn't eat bacon, but I can eat 2 slices of bacon and some rice.
Yeah. My main trigger now is actually oranges.
What?
Oranges. No, Satsuma was at Christmas. No oranges. If I have orange or freshly squeezed orange juice, forget it. That's me in a dark room vomiting with a pounding head.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Yeah. It's just so weird because somebody else that have migraine gonna look at you, and I get that from other migrainers. That people look at you like, psst. It's like, why you pass by a flower and you get a migraine. So we are so different. We are so different from each other in a certain way.
Depends on what the trigger is, hey. Everybody's got different triggers.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that there's a worm in the brain that causes migraine. Is that true? Ravant is asking.
What? If you have anything in your brain except what is supposed in your brain, yeah, it will cause pain because it will cause pressure inside of your skull.
But it's not found in everybody.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know about that one, you know.
One of the treatments that I did for migraine is the last treatment out there.
Sensitivities come in all shapes and sizes, just like people. Oh, yes.
Yes.
My stepson
in your brain came from somewhere else. If you have a parasite in your brain, it comes from somewhere else.
I did.
Yes, light triggers bad migraines. Oh, there we go.
If you do have migraines, and you should ask to see if your insurance covers the newest thing over there. But just don't get the device online. It's a transcranial magnetic stimulation.
No,
it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
It's very big words for me.
Have you ever had an MRI? So it's the opposite of the MRI. They will put a cap on your head. And here I went to the doctor with the turban, was just killing it. Beautifully done. And I had to take my turban, and after that was all doomed. So they will put the cap on your head, and they will map. They're gonna make a grid, and they're gonna first they're gonna. It feels like a shock, but there is no electricity. So they will. Your hands have
electricity.
No, there's no electricity. It's just so your hands are like this, and depending where your hands has to be like this, and it depends where they put the simulation. They can move one finger at a time. It's very interesting, you know. And for 7 weeks, you have to go to that location for 15 minutes and have your simulation. I did that last year. I did this, not last year, the year before. I was going on 3 days, 3 years without actually walking during the daytime. It was very rare when I had a day that I did, the photophobia wasn't attacking me. So I used to do things more at night, do everything more at night, or when the sun was going down. That took a lot of the photophobia away. So now I can have the windows open. I don't have everything out.
We're talking Ravant to sleep. Ravant is going to sleep. Good night, Ravant. There is saying good night. Good night, Ravant. Let's quickly dance for Deborah. Thank you, my sweetheart. Thank you for this blessing.
You know, as the song finished, I was like, oh, I wish Ursula did that thing with my turban and with some beads hanging, and I would do the shimmer, you know? It would be so cool. Yeah, see, like Ursula, see how this one has a little fray? Usually it's normal for this scarf. I don't like the fray. A lot of people think it's pretty, but I think it looks like an old rag. But I thought, it's just my preference. But if I could roll that or sew by hand and then do a border, at least
It's not an old hag wearing the old rag. It's so
it looks like an old rag, especially this one that has no life. But then I'm wearing this crazy thing. I cannot have too much color.
That's beautiful color. Hello, Lisa Crafty Corner. Hello, sweetheart.
But imagine if it had one about 5 centimeters of border, I could just go.
That is a better view. Let me just tell you, thank you for giving us just that little bit of your shoulders, because that's more color. You see, otherwise everything is beige on the screen. Actually, it looks like you and Cammy are sitting in the same room because of the window. Right?
Yeah, it does.
I was doing the same thing.
Just like your background. There's the yellow, the orange.
Yes, please, some color.
Oh, sweet.
Snap, Poppy, snap. Sitting with that.
The story of this kaftan is so funny because if you go to for anybody that likes kaftan, then buy just one without color. If you wanted to have a print, when you see the photo, either in the internet or magazine, they will reduce the print by 45%. So this flower in a picture looks like in the model is much, much smaller. But when you receive this flower that looks like, would it be like this big? It is actually.
They've blown the thing up.
I look like a 70 curtain with this one, but I like the colors. So
I love you, honey.
look at that. Let me see if I can get this one out.
That's nice. I like it.
Darling, no.
The look at this. This is ridiculously big. This flower is supposed to be, according my estimation, looking at the model, supposed to be a 20 centimeters, not a 75 centimeters. So they make the print.
Hey, important call coming in that I have to take. Wishing you all a glorious, blessed day. Yes, just do this. If you want to have a chat, just say something. Otherwise, we're going to talk all over each other. Yes, my sweetheart. Let me see.
I got this idea from Jane.
Okay, wait, let me show. I'm going to show you.
It's a headband.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Hello, Nancy. Little Treasures by Nancy. I like it. I like it.
Gray hair.
I like
it. You know, the day if you have migraine, I wear turbans because of migraine. I had people not even talking to me out there when I go out with but when I go out to do things with my husband, they won't address me or look at me because they think it's a cultural thing and or whatever religious. But I do because of migraine. The when I wrap my head, it kind of controls the throbbing. And but anyway, if you have migraine, some days you will have. Tell me if any of you have this symptom. The hair in your head hurts. Yes. So you can't come. So learn how to do a turban. If anybody wanted to learn how to do those things, there is a Jewish channel called Rapunzel. And they teach from the most simpler one that is a regal wrap to the most complicated one that you use 2, 3 scarves. I cannot use that many. Scarf gets too hot. But
put your bowl in, Linda. Put your bowl in, Linda. Where's your bowl? You need a bowl. Yes, Linda. Go, Linda. Go, Linda.
Can you make the chat small? Because I can only see this much of Jane.
Yes, now whose fault is that? That's Jane's fault. Why is that Jane's fault? Because Jane should
like
put
this.
it down because it's on its smallest. It's on its smallest. She must just put the camera a little bit down. Even like you, just yeah.
She's frozen on us.
Yeah,
Did
she's
you
froze. She's froze.
Okay,
She'll be back in a sec.
there you go. That's why I usually put myself. Let me see. Let me put myself. I usually put myself here behind the comment. I just want to read her comment. Dr. Katrina says, greetings, interesting discussion. Please be mindful and include a disclaimer. Diagnosis and treatments varies for all medical conditions. Consult your doctor for evaluation and management. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Thank you, Dr. Katrina. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
I put it there. Who asked me? Let me see. Sheila asked if doubling. Sheila, this is what God says. To make a 3-weight, use 2 times 2 weight. To make a 4-weight, use 2 times 3 weight. To make a 5-weight, use 2 times 4 weight. That I remember I was in her live stream when she gave this advice, and I think it works because I use that. I'm actually busy now with 2 weights to make a 3-weight. This is 2. 2 weights to make a 3-weight.
Yeah.
Because this blanket is a 3-weight.
Yeah.
Now there you go. Let me see.
Hey.
Okay, I'm assuming
Jane?
there's something. Okay.
Hello, Jane.
Hello,
Long time no see. How
Oh,
are
somebody
you?
want to say hello. Come here, Bila. Oh. It's Come on.
Wrapping helps.
Welcome in, honey.
She's right there.
Hello, Mira. Hello, Nisi.
Jane has some phone books to raise her up. Yes, exactly.
But
But
row 13 of the blanket. Yay! Excellent.
Jane is a very proficient YouTuber, so she knows her head needs to be in the center. But she only shows what she wants to show. Yes, I'm a migraine sufferer too, and if the pain is too much, pulling my hair helps relieve the throbbing. Sounds weird, but it works for me. But do you not lose hair?
You
I mean,
know, I kind of often just pull the roots here, and it kind of alleviates the pressure on my head. I know it sounds
like a fake.
But yeah, massage helps. Massage helps because a lot of people don't think, but there are so many little nerve ends and this and that.
And you know, when people put, you know, when you were kids and people pulled your hair, how much it hurt because of all the
No,
nerve ends
I don't remember that.
You don't.
My mom used to do that.
It's
My
kind
mom
of
would look
funny.
at me and just pull mine. I'm not tender-headed.
Okay, Linda and Ursula knows me for a longer time
Just
here.
a bit of tugging, like Linda. Tugging, just tugging.
You know, Linda and Ursula knows me in this panel right now. There's ones that know me for the longest time. I cry very easily. I'm very mellow. But as a kid, Ursula knows that. Ursula knows, no, this way. Ursula knows that. I was a tough kid. You look at me funny, I used to go, come at me, bro. I was that kid that everybody don't mess with her. See, she's short, but she's a Tasmanian devil. I was.
Well, do you know when I was a child, anybody would look at me and I wouldn't say boo to a goose. I was so quiet and timid and shy. And now anybody, I really was. I really, really was. I was so introvert when I was a little girl. And
it's kind of weird how we get older, we change.
And as I got older and kind of I went through a divorce and that, and I thought, do you know what? Nobody is going to get the better of me anymore. I've been trodden on for 20, 30 years. Nobody's doing it again. And I take no messing from anybody. Shame on me. Fool me once, shame on me. Shame on me.
It's kind of funny because I'm opposite. when I was young, there was a guy trying to, what do you call pickpocket? What do you call these people?
Pickpocket.
Yeah. They're very fast. And I grabbed the guy. I grabbed the guy's hand as he got to my pocket. And then I used to take a penicillin shot for rheumatic fever back when. And that it gives a lump the size. Give this a lump the size of an orange on your butt, right? I'm not sure if anybody ever had that shot. It's very painful. And he hit me on that shot, and I saw stars. And then 20 minutes later, there he was. I think I was 15. I am about 155 centimeters, 5'1" and 3/4. And I basically, like those jokes that people said, hold on, get my earring.
Yeah.
That was, I told my mom, hold this, Mom. And I went after the guy, and the guy was drinking water at the water fountain. It was like watching a De Niro kind of movie. I grabbed the guy by the hair, and I turned his face towards me and said, do you know who I am? It's something very scary that you say in real, because you really don't know who is bad, it's too crowded, it's too crazy. And I said, who know who I am? And he was like, and then I hit his face on the water fountain.
Oh, wow.
And I was vicious. And I guess it's because I grew up with my brothers playing crazy stuff, punching and hitting. Oh, yeah, we didn't have furniture because we used to throw chairs at each other. My mom was about 90% gray at 37.
Oh, Lord.
We think it's our fault. We blame ourselves.
Right.
Sweetheart.
My mom was going to work, came back, I was looking like Carrie from the movie, covered in blood because parts of my head got cut. And any little cut in your head go whoosh, whoosh.
Oh yeah.
And then my mom come and my head is covered in blood. What happened? And the funny thing, all my brothers and cousins, I was the only girl. Well, they threw a rock and it hit the girl. For the longest time, that was my name, the girl. You're going to make the girl cry. But, I grew up with that kind of masculine energy of punching.
You had to be strong, and you had to give as good as they gave you. Whereas I grew up with all girls, and I would not recommend it. It's not nice. But I kind of now, I don't use I've never been a fisticuff or fight or whatever.
That was a very calm.
I use my tongue, and I tell you what, my dad always said I've got a tongue like a razor blade. After I left my first husband and I was living with my mum and dad until I got a place of my own, my dad and I had fallen out over something, I can't remember. And I'd had a hard day at work and I was stood ironing. And he was cooking my tea, and he come in and he said something to me, and I just turned round. I had the iron in my hand. I turned round, and I literally ripped him to shreds. My mum said, and I just ripped him to shreds. I had the iron in my hand, ripped him to shreds. I turned round and continued ironing my thing. My mum was in the chair over the other side of the room, saw it all, heard it all, and she said to me, he went white. He just walked back into the kitchen and got my tea ready, and then he come out and he said, I put your tea on the table. It's just there nicely waiting for you. And he went,
you mean with your words you ripped into shreds, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
But words hurts more than a punch. You got to think of that too. But I
terrible. You can only take a lot to get me angry. But when I'm angry, oh my gosh, it's like I've eaten a dictionary, but I don't scream and shout. The quieter.
But you go exactly where you're supposed to. It's like a kung fu tongue.
Yes.
The
lower the voices, the more succinct and cutting the words are.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick and I, we've never argued, and we had words, shall we say. We didn't scream and shout. We had words. And after I'd had words with him, he was white. He got up, walked out in the kitchen, and finished cooking me tea.
And now you're just a very calm person.
Yes.
An extrovert. And I am a wimp. For me, it's like in Brazil, back when life was tough, nobody was there to protect you. My father was an alcoholic. It's not like my father was there to take care of business. My brothers had to work. My mom was working. I was like, me. Who's gonna take care of me? Me. So I always were like in the kind of like, I gotta protect myself. Anybody look at me funny, come at me. Nobody ever bullied me until I got old. Now I got old, and then as I got old and I was working and I was doing things and everything was fine. And then the lupus, migraine, RA, everything hit me at once. And I'm going to tell you, and that's why I break into tears all the time, because I feel so powerless. I can't defend myself. I don't have strength. You go like this on me, I fall because I don't have balance because of my knees. So it's kind of like, that's why it's so emotionally frustrating and why I break into tears and I'm so emotional. And I'm a train wreck. No, I'm not a train wreck.
No, the thing is that I think if you at some point in your life relied on your physical strength, like most guys do. Hey, Cammy, these guys are wild. Hey, you're sitting in the corner up here, but I'm like, Cammy, just sit still. Hey,
Cammy's actually sat next to me, and Cammy's like,
I'm just listening to these girls. I'm so glad I'm worlds apart.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's very disappointing for other people to hear, but when I was up to my 15, 16 years old until I finished school, I wasn't looking for trouble. I was like Steven Seagal in the movies, walking. People come towards him.
He can run good. You know when he runs? Oh, he looks beautiful when he runs. That way he runs.
He used to.
He's so straight. Oh, Steven Seagal. When he was young, of course.
Steven Seagal.
But when he runs,
my neighbor's son was
his nice now. I wouldn't give
my neighbor's son was his he was a cop and he was a partner of Steven Seagal. Let's do I gotta defend Steven Seagal because it was my youngest brother's idol. Steven Seagal do have the knowledge of fight. He does have knowledge, and he did instruct a lot of people about how to hand fight, how to use gun properly. But the fault of Steven Seagal is because he is Steven Seagal and he has an ego that can't fit in the room.
That is a problem. But I love these movies when he was younger. You know, and
I know the fight scenes. Who else likes the fight scene?
Yeah, because the fight scene is like real. Because he really was this. He did it in real life. I mean, that's how they got to him.
For me, you want to make me happy?
18 months membership. Thank you, sweetie.
Forget about flowers and chocolate for me. Take me to the movie to see John Wick. 1, 2, 3, and the next one that is coming out.
No Reeves.
Yes, I love the kung fu, the ammo food, the dogs fighting, everything in that movie. When he used the horse and slapped the butt of the horse and it kicks the guy out of the planet, was beautiful.
I just want to say, Granny is celebrating a member for 23 months, so she can walk already. Double crochet, love you, push on some pegs and hugs around the neck, Ursula. Thank you, my sweet Granny D. I so appreciate it. Davita saying, anyone know if any yarn is on sale? Ooh, those of you in the USA better say. Delphine says, I love that saying, the ego that can't fit in the room. I love anything with Keanu Reeves, says Delphine. I do too. I do love Keanu Reeves. I tell you, I watch all his movies. And I have watched the, what's that? What you just said, that movie? Wick, John Wick.
John Wick.
John Wick, I don't know. I find it a little bit on the too violent side, but everybody's
There's no such a thing as too
violent.
violent. I like
It's a
violence
little-
because it's primal.
Too much. Yeah,
Hello, Christine.
agreed. There you go. How are you doing, Rosie Posey? Keanu Reeves. Oh, Laura's going. The rules. The
I
rules.
forgot. What is her name by Linda? What is your name by Linda?
Mine.
Which one?
Yeah,
Mine.
I forgot.
Okay.
Poppy.
Okay.
You're just enjoying when I say I love a little bit of violence, and there's no such thing as true violence. Ah, I saw you smiling.
Just have my hubby. Just have words, no yelling. But if he betrays me, boy, the evil side will come out.
Oh, me
Yeah.
too,
Oh, the Lake House is my favorite movie with him. I watched the Lake House. I loved
did
it.
too.
Oh,
I love
that was
everything he
amazing.
makes. But romantic things is not, chick flicks are not my thing. I'm not sure if you would say such thing, if you can get that from my personality. I am.
Yes, it is, Sheila. That's 100% true. The real Keanu Reeves is
True.
He is genuine. He is. You know why? It's because he's had so much death and
Heartache.
sickness in his real life. Somehow it has changed him. I don't think it to go through trauma changes everybody, but many people are going through that, and he is just wonderful. Sorry, Poppy, you said something. I saw your lips moving, sweetheart, but I didn't hear a thing.
It make Keanu Reeves a better, lovelier person.
Oh, he
Yes,
is just.
I would love to meet him.
Who's
You
your
know, like,
coffee? Chocolate raspberry torte. Yum. Oh, Granny G, you make us hungry.
yeah.
Mm.
Do you want it?
Wow.
Not right now.
Okay.
I've done the guarantee.
Hi,
Okay.
Miss Linda.
Hello, Rick.
Sorry, his name then, Linda. My brain went.
We've been and bought. You know, we've had the new loft hatch put in, so the ladders come down. Well, we've had that done. So obviously, we've had to get up in the loft because I'm having a new loft flooring put down in the loft so I can store all my stuff up there. Thank you, guys. He says hello.
I'm sorry. Is the loft? What is a loft?
Attic.
Just trying to follow.
It's loft in England.
What is
it's
it in
not
American?
anywhere else. Right. So
Well, a loft for us is an apartment with no
so
walls,
I've got
basically.
I've got a big skip because we're having work done in the house starting from Tuesday.
Ooh.
So
Lekker.
so we were up in the loft this morning just finishing off everything that needed. I have got rid of so much rubbish.
Yes, rubbish.
Absolute rubbish. And he says, is this for charity? No, that's for the skip. Is it skip? Charity. Skip. Charity. Skip. Charity. Skip. Charity.
So when you say skip, you toss it in the trash. You just toss it away.
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
throw it
We've
away.
got a big kind of, it's like a big bucket, a metal bucket that it's quite.
Yes,
Another
we
way
also
of
have
putting
it.
it is
We call it a skip.
without a lid.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a big large
So it's a
dumpster
dumpster
without a lid.
without a lid, and then somebody will come and pick it up when it's done. So we've had a really good clear out, and then I said to him, "Come on," I said, "I need to go. I need to go. I want to do some. I need to go to
I'll be back.
Dunelm. I need to go to Dunelm and get some new things for the conservatory and for the kitchen and whatever." So, ooh. Yay! That's it.
That's a picture of a skip.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Just wanted to, add the visuals.
Americanizing that.
So we did that. So we went to Dunelm. And you know what Dunelm's like, don't you, Poppy?
Dangerous place.
£200 later. £200.
Oh, you did well to escape with only blowing out 200.
So we're getting new conservatory. I'm having a new roof put on my conservatory.
Yeah.
So what this the furniture that's been in the conservatory has been there. We've had it for 20 odd years. So I want to get some new. So I wanted new covers for it, for the new furniture. So I bought them, and oh my God. And I said to new pans,
you're going to have to make them.
new pans, which we've been after for ages. And when the lady said to me, "Oh, that'll be £215," I went, "What?" But it is what it is. So anyway, yeah. And then and we bought the cats a new litter tray, and we bought the cats a new scratch pole. That it's
really new scratch poles are always wonderful. I love a new scratch pole.
It's the cat's fault.
I spent £80 in the pet shop.
Oh, flipping Nora, woman.
So I bought this new thing, and it's kind of a big round thing, and it's got 2 openings so both cats can go in and sleep, and there's a top, there's the top of it, but the whole of the outside of it is a scratch pole for them, so it's a massive scratch pole.
Yes,
and we needed a new litter tray, so I got that. So yeah.
Laura says first Saturday of the month is the time for us to put out with a free sign. If someone wants it, they can have it. What?
Oh, wow.
It's good when communities do stuff like that.
Yeah. So
a lot going down.
the old furniture, the old furniture that we've got, we just phone up the charity or Goodwill, and they will come and pick it up and take it away for us. So
yeah. I do the same, and then if they don't want it, because I've had them say to me, "No, we've got too many of that particular item in," I end up putting it on recycle. The amount of times I've offloaded stuff that I really thought nobody would want on recycle, just because at the time I didn't drive, so I couldn't get to the tip, and it was the only way I could clear it out before we moved from one military house to another.
Oh, wow.
My hubby was away, so it was like, right, I'm getting rid of that, and that.
Yeah,
so the girls.
I love moving, just because you can't carry much. The last 7 years I moved 10 times. Sure.
No, I like moving.
So
and even if we move,
we've got rid of stuff that's just been in the loft for years, and we've not used it or whatever. So I said, Rick, let's just get rid of it. We've taken old electronics. We took it to Curry's.
Okay, did you manage to trade it in, or did they just take it off your hands for you?
They took it off us and then gave us a card, and it's trash for cash. So you just hand it in, and they gave us a card, and I bought a new iPad, and I got money off my iPad.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, we have that. What do we call that, Jessica? When you go in? No. Yeah, we also have that where you can you go and exchange a second-hand item or new, and they give you cash for that.
Yeah. So
I
got a new iPad.
Wow.
I need to make use of that then. I need to go and raid hubbies.
I think here we give it away to a charity, and then you just get some paperwork that you can
you get a receipt
use to file as a
But these electronics,
you donate it and you get a receipt.
Cash
I only know because I work donations.
Karen,
Nancy, we do the same, Nancy. We do the same as you. Put things we don't want on the edge of the yard. We put it on the pavement, and the next day
it's like magic, because you put it out there at the curb, and you keep looking. Somebody gonna get. And you go like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get a cup of water." Whatever. You walk away. You stop looking for 5 seconds, and
it's gone.
It's like, but you can stay there 24 hours, no blinking, and it's there. Amazing.
We were clearing out our garage, and we're moving a couple of bits and pieces around.
Hello, my sweetheart.
And we'd left a set of 4 chairs on our driveway right up by the garage, because I was going to move them in, but I had had my hands full, so I'd locked the garage up. I've come in with something else in my hand. Before I had the chance to turn around and go back out, Liam was kicking off in the back garden, proper barking, because there was a bloke on our driveway. He'd walked up our drive, which was only short, mind. It's like 2 car lengths, But he'd walked around our cars and started going through all the trash that we'd sorted out to one side to see if it was any good for him. And I came out, I went, excuse me, what are you doing? He said, oh, I'm having a look to see what you don't want. I said, mate, I'm rearranging my garage. I want it all. Please, if you want something, please knock on the front door and ask. Just manners.
Wow.
I went, look, if I didn't want it, it'd be on the grass verge out the front of the house, not
Yeah.
on the
Yes,
property
yes.
behind 2 cars.
Yeah.
Yes, Nancy, that's great. You
Yeah.
put it on the
Nowadays, also a good way to get rid of things that you don't want anymore is put it on Marketplace on Facebook.
Our neighbor did that for a while. She was
I
getting
had
rid
a
of lot of
desk.
stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
I had a
Sorry,
desk
say
that
it
was
again,
fit
Tammy.
here.
Tammy,
Our neighbor
sorry,
was
I didn't hear
getting,
that, Tammy.
our neighbor was getting rid of a lot of stuff on Marketplace too. Last year.
Your neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah.
back. Yeah, I put a lot of stuff on Marketplace. Sometimes you put for free, sometimes you put a price on, but my thing is,
I love thrift stores.
I do,
volunteer at one.
but I like to
It's
walk
hard
through
to
thrift
do.
store. The only thing I buy at thrift store is those crystal little things that I make for my bougie. I'm gonna use the bougie word. My bougie pin cushion. But besides that, I like to look, and it's kind of funny to me going to a thrift store. I'm not sure if you guys gonna think of that. How much thing we buy and spend money, and sometimes you go through the thrift store and there are things brand new that we didn't even touch and end up there. And the other aspect is when somebody passes away and their whole collection of whatever end up there, and it's kind of like wow, all the things that I'm gonna kill those animals. All the things that can you hear? All the things that somebody thought was like, I'm gonna use yarn. We have our yarn that is so precious to us that we spend money, and then we pass away, and somebody look at yarn as clutter, and then it just takes to Goodwill, and then you see all those
Also an
things over there.
abomination. Yarn is clutter? No way.
Well, my friend.
Yarn
Yeah,
is
I'm
not
just saying,
clutter.
somebody else that doesn't mess with the yarn, they will, right?
She means somebody.
It's my
that's
happy
not
place.
anymore.
Yes, I had the 102-year-old friend that passed away, and she left all the yarn, all their things away, and people said, let's just put it in a dumpster. I said, no. And then I did a garage sale, and I sold, and we were able to get $400 because her yarn was from 19 who knows what. Pre-war, she had things before Second World War. She had those kits.
Yarn.
She had those kits that comes in the tin thing with the needle and everything to make socks for the Second World War. What is it called? I do not know what it's called.
The soldier thing, yeah.
So those things I took to the museum because I said, hey,
yeah, that's
would it be because it was in good condition? That's what museums need for display. She had magazines from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and I thought, wow, just to throw that in the trash, it would be lots of knowledge.
Knowledge, history, the works, isn't it?
Yeah, I understood the yarn. I understood how somebody that don't do those kind of craft can look at the yarn and say, because it can get dusty, can accumulate bugs or whatever. But, it was kind of sad. It was sad. But I made a garage sale, put it in the thing. The mayor of the town thought that was so interesting that I took the initiative to sell, and then she got balloons coming all the way to my house, and and then there was vintage things, and I remember there was a little boy. He was 13 years old, cute kid, adorable, handsome, whatever they call about kids.
Wow, Kelly.
He was learning. He was very shy and quiet, and his mom said he's learning to mess with his anxiety. So I'm gonna let him look around. But because there was vintage things, the price was a little bit more, right? And then he had about $3 because I do not know. People go to garage sale thinks they're gonna buy everything for a quarter. So he said, "Oh, I like this. How much it is?" It was the most expensive wool. I gave to that boy the whole lot of their wool for $3 because he wouldn't use. And he was so happy. Weeks later, he passed by and showed the scarf and the hat. And then he started seeing the girls start liking him because he makes scarves and hats.
Oh, wow.
That's
Melody
brilliant.
says, I can relate to 19, who knows what. Kelly says,
Yeah.
I found a $3 desk and chair yesterday, wooden. Oh, wow. Rosie says, wow, you had a friend who was 102. That's incredible. She would have so many stories.
She
Nancy's
did.
saying, I bought a small bowl that looks like a watermelon. I use it as a yarn bowl. Got it for $2. Oh, that's so cool.
Can I
Even
show
for
my,
me.
can I show my new
You
yarn
can
bowl?
show, of course. I took
Is
some
it
footage of a
Gucci?
local pickup store. It's like a big store where there are booths that people rent out to sell things. I found some cook things there for the yarn barn. Oh, wow, lovely. There you go, Linda. Go, Linda.
Spotlight. Oh,
Ooh.
is this resin?
It's a bowling ball, you know, when you go
I was about
bowling.
to say that. Oh, it's
It's a
beautiful.
bowling ball with a lid.
That's how
Yes.
you roll.
Finally, I know what to use my husband's bowling ball for.
Oh, wow.
So
When you
cool.
get, Poppy,
it's
when
got
he
the
gets
lid on
home, his
it.
bowling ball will look like that, hey? Like a yarn bowl.
Yeah.
Is there a recycle bowling ball or no?
No, he made it. My friend's husband made it for
Well,
me.
he's obviously not going to use it for bowling anymore.
No,
So-
he got a load of them, and he's made quite a few of them.
That
Oh, wow.
is
And he does sell.
awesome.
I remember you say he does sell because that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And the fact
Don't
that it
against
comes
it,
with a
that's
lid.
nice.
And it's really cold to the touch, but it's really nice. It's very tactile.
Yes. But the whole thing is that it's heavy because usually those bowls, sometimes they're not heavy enough.
No.
Yeah, they're not sturdy.
And
are
then
they?
I
my
love
friend,
Space.
and then my friend, she makes jewelry, and she made me a polymer clay shawl pin.
I actually went to her channel and she makes the most beautiful stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, this is gorgeous.
and
That
I
is
got-
gorgeous.
Is she in the
With a
UK,
short
Granny?
yeah.
You
She's in Bolton. She's up here. She's
That shawl pin can
a
be a
friend
weapon.
I've had for a long time. Yeah,
Is
so
it
she made,
imitated like a tortoise? That
Linda,
print?
that shawl pin looks like something that Q would give to 007, hey?
yeah,
The pin. I mean, that pin, really. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I was
it's
thinking the
beautiful.
same thing.
It's,
She looks good and have a weapon in her hand at the same time.
Yeah, I know. It's purple, guys. It's purple and gold, and it'll go with my.
I
Okay.
love that bowl. It's Rosy Posy.
It'll go with this.
Oh, my word.
That's
Yes.
not coming on, Linda, since you showed
Yes,
it last
yes,
well.
yes.
I
yes.
saw it was brown gold by in the video. So
Tortoise?
yeah, tortoise. That's what I
Tortoise?
thought.
Yes. Tortoise
So
shell.
it'll go really nice with the. It'll go really nice with that.
Linda. Wow. That is gorgeous. Now I can actually see now if you show it like that, I can actually see what
Hold
you
on.
mean with the colors.
Can you
That's
see
pretty
now? Can
cool.
you see?
Yes. I mean, it's fantastic.
That is going to set it off something chronic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stunning.
Oh, Linda.
So I'm so blessed with my friends. I'm so really blessed with their friends. And her husband just made me that, and she sent a picture and said, "Look what Steve's made you," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Wow.
Because if someone actually makes you something that you can really
Yeah,
use,
It's the thing with all of us, isn't it? You spend hours making something, and all you really want is for somebody to appreciate it at the end.
thank you.
That's why I make my family
Nice.
dishcloths. My aunt, every year, at the reunion, she goes, Cam, I need some more washcloths. Can you bring some at Christmas?
oh wow, that's cool, Kemi.
Yeah,
And I actually made her, I'll
Fantastic.
go get them. I got coasters. Hang on.
Oh
Well,
yes.
she came
Show us.
to mine last Thursday, and she brought them. And she's the lady who I made the kiwi socks for.
Oh,
And
right,
she's the lady who did my, my new intros for my videos and my new.
Yes.
She did all that for me.
She's really clever.
Yeah,
Okay,
she is.
I'm
And
back. So
go on. Sorry, Cammy.
here's she's got her office is gray. And
Is that a half double crochet?
Nope, it's a
Or a
single.
single crochet?
Single. These are I make 2 different size dish cloths or coasters. This one is 26 chains. Skip the first chain, so 25 stitch single crochet in each row, and I just basically go until they're square. And then here's 20. This is my small one.
Tell me, it doesn't have a problem drying out, does it? It dries out.
These are just coasters.
No, just for
Okay.
Facebook shop.
Square coasters.
Yep. And then this was supposed to be given to her at my family reunion, but I was up at like 9:30 at night trying to figure out how to do the amigurumi, and I told her I'd have it by Christmas, and it was sitting right in front of me, and I forgot to grab it. It's a little Labrador. She's always had Labradors my whole life.
That is sweet. Oh,
And I told her he's got arthritis in that foot. That's why it's so big.
It's lovely how we all seem to create stories for the amigurumis and items that we
And
make.
I've said to my mom when I made the one for
bye,
my sister.
Elmarie. Thank you so much for coming, sweetie.
Bye, Elmarie.
Nice to meet you.
Ursula, I don't think I've showed you the one I made for my sister.
Let me just
Is it dark out there? That's why you shut the window?
Exactly, sweetheart. It's going for
I
I
keep looking outside of your window. It always to me feels like there is a lot of greenery.
Okay, this is the one that my sister gave me for Christmas.
Let me just. Okay, let's see. What's that? Let's see.
It's a little puppy dog.
Oh wow! Hello, Rosie.
Did you make these up yourself, darling, or did you follow a tutorial?
Follow a pattern.
I thought a pattern.
Hello, Ashley, sweetie.
Hey, best friend. And I told my
Hi,
mom, I said,
Ashley.
I'm not going to say
Hi,
they're
Rosie.
imperfect anymore. I said they're all going to have special needs.
They're unique, darling. That's what they are, unique.
I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more kits left
Well,
that I
okay.
still need to do.
Wow. So you're on an amigurumi spree, Kemi.
So
And I'm doing Charlie Brown right now. I got his head done.
Ashley.
I finished Snoopy, and you can I don't know. I was gonna see if you can see the head, but this was at Ollie's.
Oh, so you're making them one after the other.
Yeah, and I kind of do it in between when I want like a little bit of a challenge,
Oh yes.
and it gives you enough yarn to do Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and Woodstock.
Nancy also loves to make amigurumis. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
I do too.
mhm.
And then
Jessica
I got
likes it too.
these
It's
ones.
not mine.
Well,
Not
These
mine.
these were for my sister.
Okay, wait.
Is that Winnie the Pooh jar?
Yes, like a little
Wait.
basket.
Let me just hold 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi there for this slow machine. Create. Oh, that's pretty.
And then
With all the hooks inside.
yeah, those
Oh,
are the
wow.
ones the ones I'm using. And then this is got my knickknacks in it. My
Did
tools.
you make that? You made that.
Yes, and then it's got
Oh,
I had
that's
a little
cool.
bit of yellow
Inspire.
left.
It says inspire.
And the dog I showed you, and these two were from Jonas Haynes, those kits he does.
We're doing good, Ashley. That's beautiful, Cami. Wow. I like the idea to crochet
good,
something that will
Ashley.
hold
Thank
you.
you for asking.
Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of I think it's 5 yarn. Thank you, Kelly. And I'm gonna get that pattern out again and do more of them.
You mean a
So-
5 weight yarn?
Yeah. Well, these two
no,
didn't
just
come with
checking.
these two didn't come with the ball band, so I don't know exactly quite what size they are.
Yeah, but that's beautiful. I love
And
what
then-
you made there.
Yeah,
That's a
this
great
was
idea.
from Target.
You know what I think is funny for me? That I look in the amigurumi, to me is an impossible thing for me to make
Yeah.
for myself, because
I thought the
the
same thing,
counting
but now
and the stitch for me for my vision, and then people you can't see it's kind of hard to explain my vision issue, but then I go and play with threads with a bead. It's
Yeah. Exactly,
Yeah.
Jane. Exactly,
It-
Jane.
but I'm doing by feeling. And I don't count that much. But the amigurumi, to me, is more specific. I have a bead
Can you
that
make a hat? Can you make
Crochet
a hat
ninja
with single crochet?
She makes many hats, Poppy. She makes a lot of them.
I make a lot of stuff, and then I make up my stitches is according to the throbbing of my head. A lot of people think it's joking, but it isn't. It's like sometimes, if you guys have migraine, you know, not every migraine throb the same way. And since I have 24/7, this darn thing, this bad friend, it's a bad relationship. I just
You're going to have to divorce him.
a what? A what?
You're going to have to divorce him.
No, it's for
It's kind of like
Get to the solicitors and tell him he's on his bike. Get gone.
yes, exactly. So, but I think let me get here. Amigurumi Ninja. I think it's her name.
Amigurumi Ninja. Yeah.
She
She's one
sent
of the
me.
girls from the UK.
She gave me these
Are you
beads.
from the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave me these beads.
Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh, how gorgeous is that?
No, wait, Jane. We're going to see here. What's
Mississippi, Mississippi. Oh, that's gorgeous.
And you know how before I used to
Oh,
sit
my
sideways.
word.
Sit sideways. She put the
Cute.
sideways, like my legs always sideways because of
Cuteness
she did all the
overload.
details so well
Adorable.
made. And I think because of my headache, I think, for instance, if I were to make this thing would be different size and would be left side. And she's so talented, and I like how her stitch is so tight. I don't even think a thought would pass through this.
She
I'm
normally
a tight
doesn't have
crocheter
on
too.
her yarns. I
Look
know.
at the foot. Look at the foot. Look at the foot. It's so adorable because it's from the time when my channel used to be Yourself with Jane. Now it's just me, Jane. I
Okay, I
just
wanna
think
show
she's
this
amazing.
this whole thing
These
is
are-
almost
these are
completely
my
full of
claims to-
amigurumi.
These are just 3 of my amigurumis.
Okay,
I
can
saw
we
that,
just
but I
hold the
think-
phone? Can we just pause there? Let me just
Yep.
see what Linda's showing, and then I'm going to come over to
I
you.
saw that book. I
Look
wanna
at the
get that, the book
goggles.
that pattern's in.
Look at the goggles.
It's the aviators.
Yeah. That's
I
a
love it.
ladybird, a ladybug. Then I've done a giraffe.
Oh, look at that.
That's cute.
Weren't they in the crochet magazine from England? I forgot the name of it. That's why you
Crochet
got the
now.
pattern?
No, this was in one.
But
of
you
my
did follow a
crochet books.
pattern.
This is a crochet book pattern. And
Okay.
the very, very first amigurumi I ever did was my little pussycat.
Oh,
I love it.
I like
Love
the
that,
cow.
Linda. So
Look,
cute,
she's got a
Ladybug.
little cowl. She's got a cowl. And I've done her eyelashes.
Oh, it's cute.
She's wearing mascara.
And so while I'm on the chat, this is what I'm making.
That's beautiful.
Sorry about that. That's stunning.
Can you see the cables?
Yes, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Is that a what? Just say what it is again. A sweater or a?
It's this.
Oh yes, that's going to be beautiful. I love what it looks like. Oh, Linda, that's beautiful.
So yeah.
Okay, Cammy.
Stunning.
Let me see. Where is Cammy? This thing is just so slow. Cammy, you wanted to show us? Wait,
Thank
solo.
Yep. So this
Solo
is
you?
from Dollar Tree. Or some
Yes.
dollar store. It's all filled with my amigurumi.
It holds your amigurumi.
Oh,
Yep.
Sweet.
And now, mind you, I have, with my disability, I don't have very good dexterity. So I thought I'd never be able to do that. Now look. And then here's today's picture.
Oh,
Cute.
that is so sweet. Is that a box? What is she sitting in?
That's her bassinet.
Oh, right. That's
That was her
beautiful.
bassinet.
That's beautiful. What is
Okay,
dexterity
I
again?
wanted to show my
It's your
amigurumi.
fine motor
I
skills.
have one very cute. It's very looking like Linda's.
Wait,
Linda,
Poppy.
you want to see mine? I made this one.
No, go to Jane first,
It's
darling.
just- it's just a-
Okay, now you see this thing is a bit slow, so let me just exit solo.
Sorry.
Just wait.
Okay,
Okay,
ready?
let's go to Jane. Just wait,
This
Jane.
one I
will-
made myself.
There you go, Jane.
And it looks like Linda's. See?
Ah,
Oh,
It was my very first one. Look at the detail of the fur.
no, Jane, that is so realistic. Honest, you have
Right?
to let me know.
And then,
This technique.
did you blow some life into the nostrils? And now it needs a now it needs, what did you buy today,
sorry.
Linda? What did you buy today, Linda?
What did I?
What did you buy for the cat? Yes, you blew
I
some
bought a new little sleeping bed, but it's a scratch pole.
yes. No, but Jane made that amigurumi and she blew some air into the nostrils and now it needs a little
Yes.
box.
And if you shake 3 times, they're gonna make it look like the yarn. If you get the fur yarn, and make it look realistic. Yes,
They're all fluffy if you go.
yes.
Ay,
Then you
ay,
get some nylon thing, black nylon, and then you stick here, and then make beautiful fake whiskers. Perfect. I'm sorry, she was showing her amigurumi, and I had to be goofy.
No, that is so funny.
Like my
Jane,
one.
that is funny. Oh, look, you also made one, Cammy. You
Yep, I
also
have
made
2 of them.
one.
Yeah. Oh, it's just like mine. Don't you love this fur?
Cammy,
This is Tessa.
Cats
it
just
come out
like
of a magazine.
my
She's the
George,
mushier of the 2.
spitting
can you
image
tell
of
him you
my
must-
George.
Cammy, did you follow a pattern or was it a pattern in a magazine?
You're going to tell him how messy you are?
And I use this one. This one is made of poky yarn. See, very
You're
poky
going to tell him how
yarn.
messy you are?
That's de-stashing. Anybody who wants to de-stash, that's how you do it.
Follow
Yes,
By the
see?
way,
Look at the detail in the face. You see the detail in the face?
You're going to tell him how messy.
Beautiful.
yes, she even added a sound box to her
And
cat,
Annie's
Sister
got
Udra.
his. See, Annie's been doing his.
If I sat with her now,
She's looking at me. Why did you pick me up?
More.
Okay, Poppy, I'm coming over to you. There we go, Poppy. Let's see.
okay.
These ladies.
Sorry. This was my first amigurumi. I started first ever project / amigurumi. I found the pattern. The pattern was online, and it was just for the simple face. And then
Hello,
I only had the one hook and the one type of yarn, so I carried on going. So I kept this one to remind me about tension and how tension can change depending on your mood.
Oh my word.
Yeah, and
I
then
love it.
There we go. And then I just put on silly faces and then tied
That the bottom one look like me right now. If I were to have my hair down. It does. You want me to take my turban off?
Yeah.
I love it.
I like to show that one every now and then, especially if there's a new crocheter around and we're trying to explain tension.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same amount of stitches on the same.
I like the eyes.
yarn.
I like the eyes. How
Oh, Poppy,
the
that's so
last
cute.
one, the bottom one is rolling the eye. You barely can see the black. But,
Really? Do I have to have all 3 these apprentices on my head? I'm the journeyman here.
Yeah. So there's that one, and then my next amigurumi, my channel members, my crazies will have seen him live.
so cute.
That is adorable. Look at those glasses.
I got them from China.
Oh, should have people talking over here.
Um,
the big kitty cat. Are they kitty cat glasses?
No, they're called doll's glasses.
Okay.
On the website that I was on. But the pattern is out of a magazine. I just changed it a little bit. I didn't bother stuffing his arms. I'd run out of stuff, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do that. And I worked in, as I was working the rounds, I worked the arms in rather than having to sit there and try and sew them, because otherwise they'd have been really wonky. But he guards the poppies, you see. So you'll see him in photographs with the poppies that I make. And then we got George the chameleon.
Oh, that's so pretty. I might even like a chameleon. Look at that. That's really pretty.
I like the paw. I like the detail on the paw. Very well detailed.
Magazine. Hold on a minute. I've got the worst trousers on.
Nancy says I have to make both baby booties on the same day. If I do on different days, they come out different sizes. Tension does change depending on your mood. Absolutely. Yeah. Hello. Everybody's saying hello, and that's so pretty cute. Okay, let me just take that one away. Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm trying to think what his name is.
Is that a pattern?
Sorry, yes, it's a pattern from a book, darling. I'm just trying to find it.
I love how she says darling. Oh, I'd be your darling any day. Call me darling any day, all day.
This one's called, this is called Millie the Frilled Neck Lizard. It's meant
Millie the what? What?
The Frill-Necked Lizard. It's from the Amigurumi Treasures
2. Oh, wow, that's a lovely book.
There's a video on my channel showing you some of the pictures and things you can make, and that's what he should have looked like. But I didn't use the cotton. I actually used Signet's Boho Spirit. So I used that in a couple of different colours.
So that is not even, that's not a cotton, eh? But it just shows you that you can just use about anything.
Yeah. He wasn't made with cotton either. He's made with DK acrylic, yeah.
Yes.
He's made with acrylic. That's pound shop yarn. I've made a frog with cotton, and it hurt my hands. And then I made this guy out of the same book.
Oh, look at that. Lena, that reminds me. Didn't you make something that looked similar to that? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, mine were orders. I took.
Did she make I think Linda made a mouse or something. Or what did she make that looked like that? Go on, Poppy. No worries. We'll go over to Linda just now.
Okay, well, that one's Benedict, and he's out of the same book as well. That's what he's meant to look like.
Oh,
I just haven't got the monocle yet and put the monocle on him. And I put his head on wonky because I purposely wanted it wonky. So when
now I'd like to see, what the glasses would have looked like on it, because those glasses looked so cool. I mean, you don't have to do it. You don't have to even if it's fixed there. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, look at that. It's so cute. Oh, Poppy. Yarn against what, Poppy? Those are so cute. Oh, they're good. Really. Look how pretty that is. Oh, look at that.
Sell your amigurumis? Do you sell them, or do you make your amigurumis for yourself, or do you sell them?
I make them for myself normally. The only other amigurumi I've made a couple of bits for like family and close friends, but they take so much time that I don't normally do them that often.
I have a friend in Brazil that she is descendant of Japanese, and like how the Japanese do the amigurumi with a very it looks like a sewing thread. That thing is so tight and it's ridiculously beautiful and ridiculously time consuming. And it was kind of funny because she sells her for about $200. Okay, but her, I'm not dissing anybody. I'm just saying the level of work she puts in the detail. And then somebody asked for one of those. Somebody asked for what BTS characters. I'm not. I like a little bit of K-pop, but I do not know the group. So she created the pattern. She made every single character, the hair and everything, and the person just gave her $20. Said, "Here, Thanks.
No,
Didn't
my
ask,
goodness.
didn't say how long, and she spent hours in four character K-pop, right? So she wasn't like a family member-ish kind of sort. I'm not sure.
Oh, those are the worst.
She got the dolls back. What for Brazilian is kind of very rude. She said, "No, here's your $20. Give me that back." You know, because it was so offensive. So I always wondering for other people that do amigurumis, if they when they try to sell, just because it is a doll, if people devalue the doll.
I've not had a lot of luck selling any of my stuff actually.
No,
I did,
no, but
I did this one, Ursula. I did this one in pink.
there we go. Let's. I'm putting you in solo, my sweetheart.
So I've
I
done
can
this
see.
in pink. This is the book
Ooh,
where
nice.
I got these two animals from.
Okay.
And I've done the bunny as well out of here.
Oh.
Where's the bunny? And I've done the bunny. I've done the rabbit.
That's so cute.
And
Joanna
then,
again says, I would have to use a bigger hook. No worries. That's a thing about amigurumi. You can
and then
use
this
it.
is the book that I got the ladybug out of.
Yes. Amigurumi Treasures, and the other one was Amigurumi Treasures 2.
And
Yeah.
Rick
That's
is
good.
Rick is a big Star Wars fan, so
Oh.
I made Yoda.
Ooh, look at that.
You made Yoda or Grogu? The baby Yoda or the big
Grogu
Yoda?
Yoda.
No, it's what's the baby Yoda called? Guru. Or,
Grogu.
yeah,
It's a weird name.
yeah. So this I made this for Rick for I'm not sure a bit his birthday, I think. So yeah, so I'm really quite pleased with it. He's got his little toes.
Beautiful. Adorable. Oh,
I love it.
Oh, so cute. I love
So he
toesies.
loves it. So yeah,
Grogu.
so I've not done any. Well, obviously Grogu. Thank you, Nancy. So I moved then from amigurumi to socks, and I've never looked back, guys. I've not done an amigurumi since. Well, I'm so proud of this.
Oh, wait. Let me just solo you.
Oh, beautiful.
Solo. That is coming on nicely, Linda.
So yeah, so I'm just going to work round and round, and I will do a
Round and
tutorial
round you go.
for this pattern, and then I'll show you how to join it.
What are you making?
I'm going to make a blanket with it. It's two ply. It's a finger weight yarn. So that's the first colour, and then I'm moving on to this. This is the cake that I'm working
But
from.
this is a good idea for Dee, isn't it? Because Dee said she has a lot of two-weight and she didn't know what to do with it. So here is a good idea, what Linda's making. She's making those 6 pointed stars out of this two-weight and just going round and round.
Yeah, and this is something I can pick up and put down. There's no rush. I'm just going to do it, when I want to rest from my knitting. And it's going to end up with all these different coloured greens.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
Love those colours, Linda. Says,
Thank you. So yeah, so I'm trying to catch up on my knitting because this week's been so I've not done as much as I usually do because we've had so many things going on and that.
Well, life happened and you are renovating. What do you call it? Decorating. You call it
decorating. Yeah, we're decorating. Yes. So we've had to
get a big thing.
And empty cupboards.
That's a big thing.
Ursula,
so
I wanted to show you something. This is this is one brushing of Tessa.
Is that all you got?
Wow.
This is just from one brush.
Oh well, rather let it come out with a brush than a hairball, hey?
Oh,
wow.
Hold on. Look at my shirt.
Oh my goodness! You know that I'm so allergic to cats. If I had to wear a shirt like that, it's like, man.
As soon as I put her down, as soon as I let her go, I'm going to change my shirt because we've always had just one cat. But the lady had a deal going on that we got her from, and she's holding Tessa, and she's just this little ball of fluff in her fur, in her hands, and I'm like, we'll take that one, meaning her.
Yeah.
She sheds worse than a human. You
I don't know. You haven't had to clean out my bath.
She walks in her fur just
that much.
Yeah, she walks and her fur flies. Look.
And Jane, your volumes are slow.
If y'all be quiet, listen.
I was about to tell him he should save the fur because he's learning how to spin, and he can incorporate the fur of that cat mixed with 75% wool with whatever you have in cat fur. There is a group called Shed Happens. I'm not sure if you ever heard of the Shed Happens. Have you? Anybody? Shed Happens.
No,
they get the cat fur. They get the cat fur, or for people who has the Persian cats that need to be shaved, they get so they groom they started with the grooming, right? Shave it, and then the lady had this hobby of spinning yarn, and then she started mixing, and then she used the same recipe for dogs, because you cannot just get the dog undercoat and spin. I learned to spin my dog fur. So you have to mix with wool, because wool is crinkled. Crinkled, is that the word?
Sorry guys, I've got to go. I've got to help hubby with dinner and stuff.
Okay, sweetheart.
I'll catch you all later.
Spending time with us.
Bye, Poppy. Bye. Bye.
I'm
Well,
allergic
maybe
to
you're
cats.
not allergic to the cat. You're allergic to the cat dander. I wash my cats. I'm allergic to them, and I have 3. They are all over me.
Okay. Wow. I've never heard of that. 2 cats. They're almost 4 in July, and 6-month-old puppy. Oh wow, Ashley. Never heard of it.
My allergies. It took me months to get used to them.
Dog fell into some resin, and then he turned it into a bowl with his. What's that word?
Lathe.
What's that? What is that?
It's
yeah, but what is that?
A lathe is a machine that smooths and shapes.
Oh, okay.
Shapes things.
Round and round we go. What is that lathe? What is that lathe?
He's talking about all the hair. I have to vacuum. I have to vacuum every day. I have to vacuum every day because my cat sheds and my dogs shed.
Well, last week I had a what is it? A nerves breakdown over fur. So I have 2 kitty cats that is new, and I'm not sure if it's a thing of Maine Coon, but they just went like this. Poof.
Oh, your cat is a Maine Coon.
Yeah, they're babies. So they have 2 Maine Coons, a white cat, and a collie. So all of a sudden I sit down, and there was literally a ball of fur. Like, you know that feather on Forrest Gump that go like this?
Yes.
And that ball of fur just landed on my foot, and I said, I had it.
Yeah, my friend has one, and he is 4 months old, and he is almost as big as my boxer.
Yeah. Who's picking on me?
Oh, wow.
So I bought some bounce. What is it called? Bounce.
Yeah, the bounce for the hair. Yes.
That thing cost an arm and a leg, but at that point I was like, I couldn't breathe without a thing in my head. I got the cats. Cat number 1, cat number 2, cat number 3, dog everybody in the tub, not at the same time, right? Washed everybody. First brush, washed everybody. You got to put a hood on the cat so they don't freak out, and you have to have a piece of carpet so you submerge the cat. If not, you're going to end up injured.
Yes.
So I groomed everybody. Then my friends came, the missionaries that usually come to help me because I have mobility issues, and I was on my knees and I couldn't move anymore. But I said, I need to defer this house. I'm going to tell you, I think there was no up and low. Everything's out of place. I had to take everything. Bila has tons of blankets. Everything went in the washer. Everything went in the dryer with that. With vinegar and downy or whatever, everything to release. So I have silicone fur catchers in the washer that when agitated becomes a ball of fur, and you just take that ball. I'm telling you, if you have, I didn't know, but apparently I was one animal short to have a nerve breakdown with fur. But I told my husband, you got it, because I don't like to brush the cats. I don't. I do anything. I clean little box. I clean hair ball, but brushing is not my thing. But
I use the vacuum cleaner. The hose from the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, Dyson has this. If you have a Dyson, you can call Dyson, and they will send you the brush, a specific brush for. It's a very cool brush. And get the undercoat.
Right.
But I was like, yeah.
That's what I do. I have the little adapter that goes onto it, and I just brush them. And my dog, I do the same thing. Both of my dogs, I brush them and vacuum them, and the cat.
I just have a nozzle that is for when I wash the animals. Is a nozzle that is a pressure that lift off the loose fur.
Yeah.
Then I have and then people say, how don't you clog your drain? Wool pad, like the metal wool pad thing. Just put it on the wool pad, tracks all the loose fur, and then you don't need to end up with have to go buy something to unclog the drain. Yep. But I'm telling you, it just gave me such anxiety to have all the the fur. I was like, and then I just had injection on my back, and I was like, okay, gonna have to do it. I can't do it anymore.
Rosie. Cindy, did it work? She says, I did try that once. Did it work? Sorry, Kemi?
I know this lady I know around the corner. One day they had just come back from a hunt because they're hunting dogs. She was in the bathtub, and my sister and I were actually helping her. It took physically 3 people to hold that one dog down to bathe it. Yeah, and mind you, they're hunting dogs. They'd be running into the fields with rivers and streams and lakes.
Oh, wow.
To care less.
So the experience is not the water.
And they were screaming bloody murder.
It's not the water, like she said.
Sitting out there chasing it, trying to.
It's the experience. You guys invade their space, and when you have many people holding a dog, you're in their space, and they're gonna get more agitated. What you gotta do is get something.
Like gang up on them. They probably think you're ganging up on me.
So the more you get people to hold, the more they're gonna resist.
Nervous.
Well, imagine if somebody was trying to give you a bath and said, "Okay, he's not behaving. Bring the cavalry."
Or 3 people.
Somebody be kicking and screaming, right?
And 3 women walk in. I'd be like running for the yellow. Thank you.
If it was Jane, they would say, "Bring the crane."
Yeah, and my cats run for the hills as well. When I put the Hoover on, they kind of go.
These two don't. They could care less. They'll sit right there and look at you.
This cat here in the window. This cat here in the window. She doesn't like the vacuum. She walks away. She's like, I don't like it. Dean.
Oh, but she walks away. She doesn't.
She doesn't run. Dean, I showed you Sam, but it's Dean. She has, I think he kept my childhood kind of attitude. He hits the vacuum and says, "Come at me, bro. Come at me." And and he hits the vacuum. But I never tried to vacuum them because I think the problem with the vacuum for the dog,
my cats would have a heart attack.
Yeah, well, the problem is the sound. The sound is too loud for them, depending on the vacuum. If you have a quiet vacuum, maybe, but when the animal runs for the vacuum, it's not necessarily the vacuum; it's the noise
Yeah.
that is producing, right? So that's why there is a hood that you can put. Hey, don't walk on the kitty. And you know, was my dog that stepped on the kitty's tail.
Your dogs jump into the shower and come out, Lori?
Yes,
I
mine
make
does.
that sound good for them, singing love and trees.
Mine did.
Oh,
Mine did too.
wow.
Mine does
And I
too.
feel
You
the
know,
tension in
treat.
you. If you're calm or not in fear around an animal, they won't be aggressive. If I have a dog that took years to calm down, but he was badly abused before we got him. Oh, wow. Wow. Hello, not the end. How are you doing, sweetie? Hello, everyone on the panel, everyone in the chat. Busy morning. Glad I made it in. You see now, a StreamYard takes so long. I see it on the different device. There you go, sweetie. Oh, yes, I tell you.
Just a second.
I've never washed a cat. I wouldn't even attempt washing a cat. I would
My
take
sister's
them.
dog.
I'm washing my cats either.
I will tell you how it does, but I gotta let the dog out.
My sister's dog took years to trust us because he had gone through, I think, 3 different owners.
Hi, Nancy.
So he took years for us to trust us.
Oh, wow.
Now and then, like, my sister's new dog, Harley, is terrified of my father.
Listen, Jessica wanted to show her amigurumi. Now I said, okay, are you going to come and sit here? Oh, I nearly had a heart attack. Okay. But let me just quickly show you. I have showed you, but let me quickly show you. Let me see.
I'm going to go
Wait.
put my lamp together.
Oh, yes. I've got one like that. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Annie, for spending time with us, sweetie.
Yeah, take care, Annie. Nice to see you.
It was nice to see you.
Take care. Bye, sweetie.
Laura says, peanut butter on the wall. My dog ignores me as long as there is peanut butter. Peanut butter on the wall? What? And I'm glad I caught you, says Lauren. I've been up to my eyeballs organizing my yarn and vacuum packing it. I have a lot, but what a nice experience. Okay, now you guys have seen this, but now you are all talking about amigurumis. So Jessica said, I want to show mine too, but you've seen this one, hey?
Oh, how beautiful.
Cuteness overload. You can take the hat off.
Make yourself
and then there's a little.
I love
what
the
is that?
dress.
What do you call this? The stitch. Hey, Linda, man. What do you surface chain crochet? Yes. See if I hold it back from the lamp. There. Beautiful. And there is the hat looks like that in the front. I must go away from the light. See, and you just put it on the little. But there was no pattern for this, okay, guys, because she was freestyling.
She's
and
amazing.
then this one is tiny. You see how tiny?
Oh,
she gave it to me, so it lives on my desk. So, but now take this one. I can only have the 2. This one has a little partner.
Oh, look at that! They're adorable.
Her attempt at stitching there in the ears. She did a good job, but I mean, she didn't know. But she did it over. It's a very fine yarn that you use there. Eh? I don't know. Stranglehold on it. Okay, and the bee. You've seen the bee, but this is a bear with a bee suit, a bee onesie, right?
Oh.
There's the bee onesie that you take off, and there's the bear. Oh. But it's supposedly, you can put the legs like this if you want.
Yeah, that's fabulous.
And you put it up there, put on the onesie, and there's the. But anyway, she loved making this, and okay, this is the last one she's showing. I've shown it before, but many of you haven't been around for a lot, And
wow, that is
this one is like a tiny little. She says, "Do you see the line at the back?" But she says, "Mama, I've now discovered a way to crochet that you don't see the line where they start."
I like the pink penguin.
Okay.
I love the penguin.
I do too. I never seen a pink one. Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
I like it. Thank you so
I'm doing
much.
this right now, people.
Okay,
You know, when you start,
one Mississippi, two Mississippi, Jane.
I'm threading about as much all the beads that I have that goes with the pearl, and I hope I have enough yarn to make whatever I'm gonna make it, right? But you know, when you start thinking, because this is about 2 meters already, I'm start thinking, you know, what if I thread all these and there is not enough yarn or thread? But I the one with the paw, like this one, right? This little tutorial. I thought this would go better as a filler than the clear one. So I start over again. Since I lost the 2 parts of the tutorial, I deleted the videos. I'm starting over. But I'm telling you, using beads and cats doesn't go together, does it?
No.
No.
Yarn and cats don't go together either.
Do you know, for all, you know, I've got 2 cats, and do you know, when I'm sitting crocheting or knitting downstairs in the evening, Fluffy will come and sit on the arm of the chair and look at me in total disgust, looks at me hands to see what I'm doing, looks at me as if to say, well, are you going to put it away so I can sit on your knee? And I say to her, not today. And she kind of looks at me, gives me that glare, and then goes and sits on her dad's and swishes her tail at me as to say, I'm done with you.
Well, she's just attacking
touch
you.
my yarn. They never ever touch my yarn. Never.
Are you sure that this cuss is not like you should be playing with this ball of yarn instead of being whatever you're doing?
Yeah.
Because mine does that.
She wants to sit on my knee, and I'm, you know, if I'm knitting or crocheting, there's no room for her to sit on my knee.
Does anybody
not happy with Mummy at the moment? She's just not happy with me. But they've never ever played with my first cat, Tiggy. She did. She was I'd be sitting knitting and I'd pull my wool to knit it and it'd be soaking wet where she sucked it. And I'm like, for God's sake, Tiggy, leave the yarn alone. But the other 2 never touch it.
Tessa, if I leave it out, the one I just showed
I had cats that never even looked at the yarn.
Couch and she chewed it. She physically sat there and chewed the entire thing off.
I wonder if it is like a dog. You know, certain dog breeds do different things. Have like Collie has a high prey thing, and other ones are just couch potatoes. And these 2 little things that I got, I went to sleep. Right, here's the bag that I have, so it doesn't. One of the balls end up all over the house, not rolling all over the house. It was everywhere. They just things. What and then my husband said, "Did you zip it?" The thing. I said, "No, I didn't zip it." And he said, "Yeah, get up because you're gonna see what Dean did." Because it was Dean. Dean, the guy, is a troublemaker. He has no shame. No shame.
He's doing what he is. You know, I mean. And you leave toys out, I'm going to play with it.
Yeah, he just doesn't care, does he? Hello, Bean. Hello, baby.
This is a yarn destroyer. That's why you take a bath. He's like, don't touch me. I have no idea what he did to his whiskers.
Oh, those eyes look so real. I love those eyes. Where did you buy it? Amazon.
I know. And pay attention to the stripes. This was a lot of yarn switching.
Yeah.
But these eyes, the artist that makes is a resin, and that she does everything with resin. And
the battery that you use for this cat, you know, doing the eye and the blood spots. Oh,
so
that
right now it's small, and then look at the light.
A bunny battery.
Stripes. I think I regret not making a Russian hat or That one that looks like whatever that people in the Western used to make. Like, I got my thinking cap on. I have too much fun with my animals. I'm sorry.
Hey, you can leave your cat on instead of you can leave your hat.
Where did my glasses go? Yeah, I
so that I'm not overwhelmed by the bags of yarn next to my chair. I've now got 3 active projects to work on. I believe that's called whips, and feel better about it. Oh, Lauren.
So do I.
Weaving in those ends was probably a battle, says Nancy. Nancy, I leave my ends for a project. So I sit and watch a movie and just, because weaving ends to me is so mindless. I love how okay he is with being a comedy prop. Laugh out loud, says Sierra. Oh, yes, I tell you. She's in Crojo. By the way, Crojo is going live after me. And Crojo, I've put your little thing in. When this live stream ends, it will automatically take you to Crojo's corner. Bonjour, Zach. Says bonjour. I've been watching Monsieur Poirot all day, and yesterday was Jessica.
I'm having a Pepe Le Pew moment. Don't bang people, mon chéri.
Ooh, you know what? I cannot believe my cat is so high-strung that if I do that to her, she will so freak out. Freak out.
So cute. Look at his face. He's out.
Out. Who let the dogs out? Cammy did. You see his t-shirt? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was me. I let the dogs out.
I got this for Christmas.
There is a madness. There is a reason for this madness of Pepe Le Pew moment. Every time he touched my yarn, I grab him and kiss him head to toe. Because they don't like to be invaded. So you invading my yarn, I invade your space.
I do that.
No, I'll go for a little bit of a water spray, just a fine mist. My cat doesn't even like this. Just the sound. Doesn't like it. So I don't even touch the water or anything. I just go.
You know, I know, but when I kiss him, he gets fed up and he walk away. If I get the Dean, Lila, and Sammy, they go like, get the water bottle. They go like, ooh, she gonna squirt me. But Dean, he goes like this. His is normal eyes. You get the water bottle, and he go, you gonna spray? Come,
like,
come
bring
on.
it, bring it.
Yeah, bring it.
You want to go this route? I'm gonna go there with you.
And the other girl was laughing so hard because he got, you know, my husband and his electronics, you know, guy. We have our yarn and stuff, and some guys like the video game. He got on top of the PS5, and my husband got the bottle of water and aimed at him. He's like, and then he went with the paw like this on the second remote. It's like, come on, you gonna squirt me? I'm gonna knock this remote and I'm gonna break everything here as I take off. He doesn't step down. But then if you give too much PDA to him, about a lot of kissing, and he feels like, oh, I gotta go take a bath, and then he walks away and leave me alone for at least an hour.
What it does is cats can be spiteful, especially males. Invading his space might be why he messes with your yarn. They look for something covered in your scent. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I started doing that in your work.
Pipsqueaks used to play with water, used to jump in the shower if you don't close the door. What? That's amazing. I train my dogs with a trainer's clicker. By the way, it works on husbands too.
Yeah, nice one.
Really? No, I have a clicker. Please tell me how you trained your husband.
That's fantastic.
I cannot use the clicker. I'm not coordinated.
No,
I went to I don't go. Yeah, I go to the Service Dog Academy with Bila, right? And so you have the clicker. So you know how when the dog do something good, you go click, click, click.
I don't know about the clicker. I just hear you guys talking about it, but I'm not familiar with the clicker, right?
You're supposed to click. the click is not a negative thing. The click is a positive thing. A click means that you did good. Yes, it's equivalent to good girl or good boy. So you click. Yeah,
why do I need to put my hand?
but you know, the physical clicker, I couldn't click and do the trick. I felt dizzy and nauseous from all the. What do I do? Do I praise her? Do I click? Do I give a treat? And then the lady said, just do the. So, because I can do that and give her a treat.
I'll do that. I also do that.
Yeah, me and the clicker. But I would use on my husband. I would pay somebody to train me on training my husband.
What works good for the husband is just the look. Just the look. Whatever my eyes can speak. Paragraphs.
My look for my husband is like that, like his association.
Oh, Jane. Did you freeze now on that face?
No,
Oh, you just
when my husband started yapping. This is the face. Yeah, you hearing what I'm saying? Not.
I thought, listen, Jane must not freeze on that face because I'm listening to that face.
No, I can stay hours. A lot of people know that I can talk, but people don't know that I can not talk. And when I don't talk, I give you the if I'm blocking you, I do that on purpose.
Oh, wow.
By the way, guys, in the beginning of the life, beginning of the life, Ursula said, and I'm quoting, "You guys can ask Jane. I am a good listener because Jane can talk." Right?
Yeah, right, guys.
Yeah,
2 hours, 26 minutes later. Am I right, guys?
She is right.
Exactly.
She is a good listener. She will hear. No, she will listen. Because there's a difference between hearing and listening.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely.
She really listens, and I really talk. But I cannot talk if she chooses to say, "Jane, just hang in. Let's just hang in to crochet." You know, I could. But I like to talk to Ursula.
Lovely Incest. Territory and ownership is what all a cat is about. I had to move my sewing into her room. Neon Catty fusses if I work in there. Oh, wow. Zach says, Ashley had to tell my dog to not chew her leash. It wasn't easy, but she stopped. Sierra says, I could listen to you all talk all day. Oh, thank you, sweetheart, for hanging out with us.
Okay, Linda, this is the prototype. See? Look at the eyes. Prototype. And then when I fix the technique.
And then when you got it right, you got it like that.
You can see the difference in the eyes. I think the eyes of this one is more like.
Yeah, they're different. They're not quite as yellow, are they?
But look at the attitude. It's like, bite me. I'm a cat. I'm a lion.
Like and really, guys, is this happening? My cat has been with me so much. She knows my space. It's her space. She's always with me, says Sierra. What are you? A knitting, Cammy?
I'm knitting a dishcloth for my mom.
Dishcloth. There you go, Christine. He's making a dishcloth. He was showing us earlier. Pat Dancer, hey, you crazy yarny friends.
Hi, Pat Dancer. Hi, Patty. How are you, sweetie?
She's my dolly.
Hi, Dora.
Adorable Projo.
But that one, I made it and I put it in a window, and we don't mess with that one.
Did you pin it down? Is it pinned down?
Yes, it is. And the bed and everything was the whole project took me.
Yeah, I'm dead jealous. You'll have to show me how to make it.
Yes. It's
Listen, these two ladies, you know, you can't think that with straight faces they talk this much nonsense. Like, what are you saying?
That's why Jane and I are on a par, aren't we, Jane? We know exactly.
Exactly.
You took the same medicine, is that it?
Each other.
Well, you know, there is amigurumi, and there's this level of amigurumi, you know. And then when I got comfortable making the cat amigurumi, I went towards the dog amigurumi. It used much more comfort. Yes, that was
lots and lots of stuffing.
At least 10 bags.
Oh my goodness.
At least. Maybe 20 for the dog. 10 for
I'm
the
glad you could make it,
10
sweetie.
bags for the cats and 20 for the dog.
Yes, and I went to Hobby Lobby when it was on sale for $1.99. You know, I didn't go when it was full price. And if you guys want to do one like this right now at Hobby Lobby, it's at $3.49.
Listen, a lie detector test is going. Pew, 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 pew.
It wouldn't. You know why? Because see how come we are. Is the lie detector would be for hardwood racing and a whole bunch of other things. We're cool, calm, and collected.
But you are cool, calm, yes. You had military training on how to beat the lie detector.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. I tell you guys what I'm enjoying is reading my Jack Reacher books by Lee Child. I'm waiting for one book to come, the third one. I've done the first two. I'm waiting for number 3, and then I've got number 4. I've got number 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm waiting for 9, 10, 11, and 12. So it'll be here in the next however many days. So I am really so enjoying just reading a little bit before I go to sleep, because it's a genre that I don't normally read. You know, I mean, there's hardly any romance in there, no romance. So it's just literally CSI.
Is this the character that Tom Cruise played?
Jack? Yeah, but look, he didn't like the one with Tom Cruise in it.
I don't care about Tom Cruise either, but I was just wondering if it was the character,
but
because somebody else played it.
It is the same one, but the thing is, remember, there's this other guy that they chose for the series, and I mean, I don't have access to that, so I just decided, look, I'm going to make a plan. I'm just going to read the books, because the books are always better anyway than a movie or whatever. So I'm just going to read the books because I've got access to them.
The movie with Tom Cruise is always Tom Cruise. No matter what character, he's always the same guy. To me, my opinion about Tom Cruise, he might be great, everybody might love, but to me, you can take Tom Cruise as a spaceman, he's still Tom Cruise. As a cowboy, he's still Tom Cruise. He's just Tom Cruise with a different scenario and a different outfit.
That's one of the things. Yeah, that's one of the things that they criticized in the movie, because they said in the Jack Reacher books, this guy is a real bad guy. I mean, you look at him and you know that you can't mess with him. He doesn't have the charm that Tom Cruise has. And Tom Cruise, in most of his movies, has this smile, and the smile sort of does it, whereas Jack Reacher doesn't really go around smiling. So
I don't see the character being like hee hee ha ha. You know, it's like when Steven Seagal has the characters. He is a sober character.
I tell you what, if Steven Seagal was young, he could have played Jack Reacher.
He could.
Easy. Hello, my Veronica. How are you?
Super D.
Linda, I caught that facial expression.
Linda, she's like, what? What's going on in here?
Exactly.
Vegas, let's find a Vegas.
I need to invest in a good stitch book. My library has none to look at, see if I like it. Any suggestions on a good one? Are you talking about crochet or knitting? Crochet is, well, I would tell you this one, the complete book on crochet border stitches. And then it has the one with crochet stitch designs. Crochet stitch designs. This one is just borders. Yeah, that one.
Is the same writer?
Yes. Linda Schapper or Linda Scapper. Linda. Why is she called Linda? Linda wrote this book.
Right? Linda. Just kidding.
Linda.
This is a good book with lots of.
Oh, that's a good book. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Does it have
superb,
graphs?
Laurie.
Or is all written?
Everybody say
Or
hello
there's
to
graphs?
Veronica.
If you want to do
I,
it,
Crochet, Lori's talking to Crochet. Lori, I would really like, for instance, Lori, when I had to choose a border for this thing, I immediately went to this book because not only has the book got beautiful picture, it also has the diagram and it's written in it.
yeah.
And I love how the photographs, how it was done. The photographs is such high quality. I tell you, it is
Oh, they
such
do
high
have the
quality
graphs.
picture.
I cannot read the pattern. I have to see that picture.
But sometimes I like to
The
read it.
sign. I just want to
Yes,
look at
that's brilliant. That's
I
brilliant.
heard
It is,
Veronica once saying, I correct me if I'm wrong, because it has been a long time that me and Veronica have been in the same panel. But Veronica once said that she'd also like the graph because you look, there's not
yes,
too
because
much blah,
any
blah, blah.
language is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the graph.
Instructions
Yeah.
confuse me. Instructions confuse me. You look at that graphic.
Instructions
And
confuse you. You want to
Instructions
train a dog and instructions confuse you.
on Crochet does. No, it's kind of funny because knitting is 100% different. If you give me the graph in English, I go like, "What the heck is it?" You know,
Yeah.
English, I want everything written. But when it's crochet, I want the graph. I do not know why.
Laurie, there's the link to the book. It's on Amazon.
Oh,
There
Lord.
you go.
I don't want no more books. I have
Woo,
bunched the
I
books.
did a review on my
know my
crochet. The dictionary, but
I
it's really
know.
good.
I have
Oh,
bunched
it's
the
beautiful.
books, and it is, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Who was asking? Was it Lori? Lori, you should really go on Amazon and just type in crochet. But that one is, this was, I tell you what, this was pricey. I bought it secondhand, if I'm right. And Linda sent it to me because I bought it at World Books. And they wouldn't ship it directly to South Africa. I went onto Amazon and World Books was selling it secondhand. So they shipped it to Linda and Linda shipped it to me. It was pricey, but it's worth every cent.
In English pounds, it's £13.35, £14.50, say $15, I would say.
There you
Oh,
go.
you and the okay.
Which mandala book is the best?
USA, they go. Oh, no. Well, there's 13.24 euros. And
Well, it's a lot of. The point is, it's not.
You put. Okay.
It's not
No,
Zar.
I thought it was the book that Ursula she put it in there. What is the
best mandala book?
The link to your book, Ursula?
I've just put it there.
She's put it in there. Look there. She put it in.
No,
Sheila's asking you, Veronica, which
there.
mandala book is the best? Which mandala book is the best, sweetheart?
What's the best
Veronica?
mandala book? You know the book. You've got lots of mandala books, haven't you, V?
Yeah, just turn around and pick one because there's lots. Hello, Laura Zian Talk. I'm busy with your blanket.
How are you,
It's
Laura?
amazing.
Hope all's well, honey.
Linda, do you have a knitted hat tutorial? Because I would like to learn that too.
Yes, I do. Let me just see if I can find it, and I'll add it to the chat.
Okay.
If that's
So I'm
all
going
right,
to follow you.
Ursula. Is it all right,
Veronica.
Ursula, if I put it
Of
on?
course it is. Oh, look at you. There's no sound.
Sorry. What's the name of the book again, Ursula? The one that you showed me? The Dreams? The one that you showed.
Okay, I need the link.
Yes.
I need the link for that book.
That's the link. The link is on the screen. The complete book of crochet stitch design. Okay, but this one is the complete book of crochet stitch design. This is the complete book of crochet border design.
Yes, the borders that I
want the border design.
They should be next to each other.
Because
there you
I don't
go.
see it. Well, let me see.
She's on a knitting kick. It's $14.38 US, Lori.
Okay, I found it.
Well, okay, in Zar, it was not cheap, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Oh, I almost purchased that one last night, V. Which one did you almost purchase last night, Jan, again? Did you show a book?
For me, and I will try to show the 2 books that I have for oh, this is, give me a second. I try and put the link for the books that you
You're
showed.
welcome. You're
Sorry.
welcome.
Give me a second.
Take all the seconds you need.
Okay, I think they can go. There we go. I put the link for the book that Ursula she have. So now,
For the
here
border.
echo, right? And it can be me. Gosh.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have these on thrift books. Usually on thrift books are much, much cheaper, but they don't have that one.
Now she's gone where?
You're welcome, Katrina.
Oh, they are $10 on thriftbook.com.
Most of the books I've gotten are from.
Did you
I've
go and
only
get the book
bought
now?
2 from Amazon.
I have the old version of the trims. Oh, right. I've got more books that are on. I love the 200 crochet blocks for blankets by and throws and Afghans by what's her name? Jan Eaton. Jan Eaton's books, crochet books, are to me fantastic because she does it so beautifully. I use Abe books.
Abe books.
Yeah, but you know, these days it could be ABC books, but it could be a typing error, or it could be correctly spelled, and then it's Abe books.
Okay, this book are mostly a crochet the whole mandalas. I'm gonna say maybe I have left 3 or 4. I like it, and I'm going to say if you are not a person who read patterns, they have the graph, and it's super easy. And one that I like this book, the book tell you. Let me just cover. The book tell you about the yarn that you needed and how big it's gonna be the
so a whole written out pattern and a diagram and a clear photograph.
They tell you
So
how
that's good.
is the mandala, and they tell you the size, the hook, and what kind of yarn that you use for get exactly what is the design
Flat
here.
circle.
Now,
okay. Wow.
yeah, I mean they have pretty nice.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, in my channel, I showed all the pictures about this book. Just the pictures, like the pictures for like this.
Yes.
And so, if you like to go watching the video, it's a short video. I mean, it's not long video, but I show you all what you can expect it in this book. I mean, of course, I not show the graph and not the pattern and stuff like that. Only I show the pictures. So, but I hear Jeannie. She said that the patterns from this one is a little hard, complicated, but I follow the graph. They have the graph.
Yes, I would also follow the graph. I like the graph.
Yeah, and
I can't read
let
graphs.
me
I
tell
can't
you,
figure them out.
I prefer graphs.
Really nice and cute design.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
And I mean, the colors is so fantastic. The graph is so really easy to follow. You know, all this is
I love the colors that they chose, but I also love the colors that you guys chose, and you show that you make it in a different color, or you make it in all one color where they have it in different colors, that's a cool idea.
I will gonna do another video for this one, and I will show you all the pictures about the designs. But like I said, I'm not gonna show the graph or the pattern. I'm just gonna show the picture, kind of like. Let me show. I made it this one, and Jimmy she made this one too.
Is that the one that is behind you by the shelf? Like
that's
the green yarn. See the green yarn? Yeah, like the right there.
Ooh, but you are checking out that background because I didn't even see that.
I just love the colors. I thought that thing is calling.
Beautiful. I love an African flower.
Yes, and there's another one.
Oh wow, I love shells. That's
This
shells.
one,
Hello.
This
you
one,
know,
let
likes
me
to
show
make
this one.
mandalas. Did you know that Dollar Tree has a different little, you know, the metal that you put the circle metal, whatever it
See,
is.
right
It's
here, I
yellow.
have my circles
There
right
we
here.
go.
You see
There
that
we
Yeah,
one
go.
right
they
There we
there?
have
go.
new ones
Yeah.
at Dollar Tree. They have some with
Yes.
beads and different sizes. You can buy 3 sizes at
Yeah,
once for
and
$1.25. Just saying.
Veronica,
and
what are you going to make with those two mandalas that you've just showed us? What are you planning to
I'm
make with
going
that?
to the projects that I'm still working in that still crochet a couple in this one, but I start crochet in this one right here. So this one that's gonna be in the wall in my kitchen, in my not my kitchen, in my dining room. And but I'm going to crochet different sizes. So this is
Oh,
the
that
big
would look
size,
beautiful in my lounge
and
dining.
this is
Mm.
the small one.
I love that one. That's an African flower in the
Yes,
middle, right?
that
It's
is
an
the
African
this is the
flower.
that's the same. That is the same, but this one isn't a small because it's a stretch and the
Yeah,
circle.
because it's not
So,
making a
but that's the
beast of a
same.
mandala now in fingering weight. Will be 80 to 90 centimeters, says Sheila. Oh, wow.
And here's another one.
I'm in
Oh, look
love
at
with
that.
that one. You know what would be
Oh,
nice to make with all this? I like with a privacy. What is it
a
called?
curtain. A
Yeah,
divider.
a divider. Thank you. That would be
Thank
cool
you.
because
You're welcome.
would be see
Mhm.
through, but somewhat blocked.
And this is another one that I just did too. That's kind of like a star, but I need this one
Oh, it's
that's gonna
beautiful.
be in the big one. Let me just put it right here.
It's like a
Just something
spread
like that,
eagle.
you know.
Take out the whip and
But
crack it, and then
yeah,
it's
but
spread
I'm
out.
still I still have some more yarn.
Ooh,
The
lovely.
idea is crochet with the same colors and
Yes.
the mandalas, and that's gonna be in the wall. I'm gonna make it kind of like a big cute picture and put it together like in circle. That's what I have bunch of different size the circles right there. I have the little one, the medium, and this is the big one that I find at the Dollar Tree. So yeah, so that's what I have. And I love the book. This is a good book. And also I did this one. I did two um for my bathrooms. Let me see if I can find real quick. This one right here.
That is beautiful. That you see now I would think that is so cool to have
I
that
wouldn't.
in your ballroom.
I
I
That's
did
wouldn't
two
unique.
of
let
these.
anybody step on it. Walk around, not on it. Walk around.
Yeah,
It depends
yeah.
what it's made of.
Yes,
Hello,
yeah.
Adon
So
Squad.
and
I have
I
a
love it. I mean,
question.
it's really good. I mean, they look really good in my bathroom. So
Can
yeah.
you show your
I
last mandala that you showed again? The last one that
the
you
last.
showed? Because it was a
Oh,
little wavy. Yeah. So I think is
well,
that
Yeah,
the one?
it
Veronica must
is
learn one
because
Mississippi, two Mississippi.
it's gonna be tag in here in the circle.
Okay. So when you
So
make, it will look a little wavy like that. Won't look flat. So when you sew all together, stretch
yeah,
out.
yeah, there's gonna
Do
be
you
a
think
stretch.
it's
Yeah,
because of
Yeah.
the yarn that you use that is a little
it
wavy?
because it's the size of yarn and yeah, it's more
Yeah, I
gives
think I
you a
also
bit.
looked a bit wavy before I got my skeleton, and then
Okay.
Yeah,
everything just
so
went
you see that.
I'm
So
gonna tell
beautifully.
you, I'm in love with your mandalas. They're beautiful,
oh, thank
Yes,
you,
gorgeous.
it
thank you.
is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Oh, and Ursula, I wish. Remember that I tell you that I was in your house?
Oh, she was
Did,
in my
do you
house.
remember that I was in your
I
house?
remember. I
Do you
remember. Can
remember?
I forget? I cannot forget. Oh
I was
my
in your house.
word.
What?
Oh, that's the spring summer tea. Spring
I
summer
was in your
something.
house. I told you I was
Yes.
in your
And look
house.
at you. Is that
I love the
cotton?
colors. The colors are beautiful.
I
Yes.
love
And this
it.
is cotton. This is the yarn that I use.
Sugar wheel cotton solids. Oh, I love it.
Yes.
I
I
love
didn't
it.
even know they had solids. I thought
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
The
They have
the
this.
real
I
thing
use
would
this
be
color.
multicolored.
I use this one
Mm.
and
Hello, Adonswold. How are you doing?
this
That's
two
beautiful.
and this one. So all these together.
With those,
Beautiful.
yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, that's beautiful colors. I love the colors that you chose, really.
I did
Yes.
too.
I mean, this color is discontinued, but I have maybe like a 3 or 4 extra. But this is kind of my favorite color. So this is the main color that I use for the top.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to
And
ask. That's the
yeah,
main color.
this is
Right.
lime. The name this is
I'm
lime.
gonna tell you what's up with Latinos, because I'm Latina too, but we love this yellow tone of a mustard.
Yes, mustard gold.
It's beautiful.
Like that.
I love it.
Yes.
We love that color.
Yeah.
Maybe it's honey mustard. I'm not sure what it
It
is. But we are
feels
very,
it's absolutely
It is.
stunning.
Color is mustard seed.
it is because it does
Yeah.
look like mustard.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I love it. So
Mm.
I have to go
No,
to
you-
Hobby Lobby. I left the house twice in the last 2 months, and it was straight to the doctor and back. But I keep
Beautiful.
receiving the notification from Hobby Lobby and all the sales, and then I go like, I have to get up, but I never leave. The last
Ooh.
time I went. You know the fiasco to go outside of the house, but I
yes.
feel like I wanted to go. I have tons of bracelets here set in envelope to go, and I never go out of the house. And when I go, I'm so narrow minded that I just go where I have to go and come back in a hurry.
thank
But
you, everyone. Yeah.
but would it be fun to go out and look at the Hobby Lobby that is by Dollar Tree? And I keep
Yes,
thinking of all this
no,
joy,
it's-
but then
Not just the Latinas love that color. Yes, I've grown to love it. Oh, look at that. Wait a
I
minute. I
was
want to
just
see up
saying,
close.
Latinos
Guys,
really,
we're gonna
really
head
like
out
the
of here just
mustard
now.
color. Adventures.
I just made it
Wait,
this
wait,
one.
Wait. Let's see. What was that one? What was the previous one? Oh, I love those llamas. Oh,
Beautiful.
adventure awaits. That is beautiful. Did you order that or did you buy it at the shop?
I make it.
What? Oh, wow.
Yes.
Veronica.
Yes, and I was in Dollar Tree too, and look at what I find.
Ooh,
Oh,
rainbow.
those. That's
You
is
know,
that
they have new stuff. I
is
have
that
a friend that makes.
ceramic stickers? Okay, ceramic stickers. I just want to know what I'm looking at. Ceramic
And I-
stickers. Oh, for your mugs.
And you
Oh,
can put it in the mug. Do you put those in the on? I'm not sure. I
This
didn't
one
apply 'cause-
is this one right here.
Oh, is iron on? You iron on
Yes.
and you just glue it.
Yes.
Wow.
Right here.
Oh, wow,
But if it is-
Veronica, that's a fantastic idea.
If you put
Yes,
it in a mug,
and-
do you have to put the mug in the oven?
Oh, I don't know about that, but this one I use them just for putting in the fabric.
Oh, yes.
That this one
Even
going
if
in
it
the
says that,
fabric.
yeah, she finds another
Oh,
use
look at
for it.
this one.
I
Beautiful.
love that. Oh, Veronica, that's beautiful. I've got to go watch that video because I saw a video that you put out on how to make that. So I've got to go. I'll definitely
that
watch
one.
it in the
Did you see my video of all my Mexican yarn?
I
have
need to
to-
watch
I have
it.
to watch-
Yesterday I was looking everyone channels that I mentioned my channel, and after that watching another people's channels too. But I will watch them. Look at this one.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
wow.
wonderful.
I love that.
And this one right here is this right here.
Ooh, nice. Iron on
Oh,
transfer.
wow.
That's beautiful.
And yeah,
I had to go to Dollar Tree now.
I found this. Now, be careful when I mentioned in my video. Let me see if I can find it. I got one that is for crap paper. This is not like this. So I thought this one is gonna be something like that, but I don't see the the sign right here. There's a paper craft. That means you have to put this one in like a notebooks or any other projects and paper. But this one you can put in and fabric, because they have the instructions in the back how you can do it, and they tell you how long you have to wait. I mean, everything, you know. So
It's beautiful.
yeah,
That's nice.
Oh,
You
I'm
know,
going to watch
and
that video.
the thing of Dollar
yeah.
Tree, Veronica might have all this kind of cool stuff, and you go to my Dollar Tree and you don't find anything. And if you live in a location, just go to multiple Dollar Trees, because what you might not find in one, and the next one, pure gold. You know, you find all kinds of stuff.
Pure
Yeah,
gold.
and I just made it this one in a tutorial, so if whatever like to make it, you know,
Yeah, I'm
everything
definitely going to go
except the
over and check
bag.
out what you did.
Yeah, the bag it was from Hobby Lobby, and this one right here, the llama and the cactus, and this one I get it included in Hobby Lobby last year, I think.
Oh, that's
But
beautiful.
I like unwind. It's very nice.
yeah, so and they have
Thank
in the
you,
back
Granny
too, like this.
G. Okay,
Hey,
guys,
Granny
we're gonna
D.
head out of
Hi,
here.
Granny
I'm gonna check
D.
out that video, Veronica. I'm gonna check out that
Yeah,
video.
so but
I
I
appreciate
will,
you
for
guys.
everyone who like that asked me for Mandala's book, I will make in a video and I will show you what is inside of this book, just the picture. So that way you can see what you can expect them to see in the book. You know,
It's
so because let me
beautiful.
tell you, when I'm looking for books on Amazon, why did I want to know is they have the graph and what is inside the
Yes,
book if I like to purchase, you know, because it's just only the patterns I'm gonna waste my money because they don't have a
yes.
graph. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do
Okay,
for that book.
ladies. I'm gonna wrap it up here because I see the Crochet Corner is live and we can head over there.
Oh, okay.
Just give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Just give a like. And of course, if you want to go on her panel, she would love that because she loves having guests. So just
Well,
check it
thank you,
out.
Ursula, for letting me come up. And Linda, I will watching your videos. I've been watching
What
people's
a lovely
videos.
surprise.
Yeah, I am
you
the
know,
same.
so.
I've been so busy this week. I don't know whether I'm coming or going, or I've been.
I know. I've been busy too. Thank you,
You know,
everyone. Have a wonderful,
I gotta
blessed
tell
day.
you,
Amazing
Veronica,
birthday.
that you came up. It was a pleasant surprise. I really
yes,
appreciate that.
I
Thank you,
just get home
Jane.
because I was with my
Thank you,
friend
Linda.
having lunch
Thank
together,
you, Cammy.
and I just get in here and I said, let me go up a little bit. But bye, y'all.
Oh,
Bye.
we're
good
gonna
to
play
see you,
out
Veronica.
the
Good to see you, Linda. Sorry, people, about me being a pee-pee teller.
Oh, no. No apologies there because we need talkers on the panel. So all we
Right?
do is we give Jane, and then she says, see, it's not a clicker, it's a ball.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have a clicker. And people, practice your amigurumi. You will reach the potential that I did, where it will look almost like a real animal. Almost.
Well, have a great day. Bye, Ursula,
Bye,
Lisa.
sweeties. So we're gonna play out with the
Bye.
first one. Bye.